Okay, so last time you guys have finished off the last temple in a set of three, and to your best knowledge, it was the Earth Temple, as it gave you a muddy brown crystal as your reward, as well as the other items stuck about the chests in the temple itself. Whilst going through said temple, you're also accosted by the normal group of outsiders, aberrations, and the like. Combined with that, you had fought what you now know to be a fake version of the sloth weapon. The fact that Iskandar had true seeing active and his ability to read lips. Good thing he has a very good logistics? Why did I say logistics? Linguistics skill. After gathering the fourth and final crystal, as spoken to you by Elric Ota, the other Hero of Light, you went out to the real world yet again, being met through the Elvan who have been helping you thus far. With a crystal in each hand, they started to resonate with one another, and they all transmuted you into beams of light. You shot into the air and came tunneling down back into the earth as you eventually wound up within a sanctum of sorts. Meeting the deity Minerva, though no one really questioned to if she was the real deal or not. You had a short discussion with she, who relegates the souls and just kind of like everyone's rebirth, not reanimation. I forgot the word for it. Reincarnation, there we go. And you were instructed that the deities who are watching you throughout the temples eventually landed on the decision that she would be the one to grant you the hero power. As well as kind of interrogating her, you found out that she definitely had no hand in the activation of her weapons, as it's not really time to do so or had a reason to. However, she sadly was not able to tell you who has been activating them, but if you were to get rid of all of them, you may be able to find out who. And since Axel is proving to have some difficulties dealing with them all on his lonesome, taking quite some time to kill the sloth and having it fought the greed weapon for a few days now. You were all given a contract to sign, which bounded your souls to the deity, as well as several rules that both you and she needed to abide by. Everyone signed the contract, and you all were given the spec of divinity, which essentially puts you onto a quasi-deity state. To that effect, you have gained several different abilities and powers, one of them being your pseudo-immortal. You still age, but you cannot die from age, and you no longer need to eat, drink, or breathe, at least not on this plane. And as well as the Spec of Divinity allows you to deal damage and potentially kill divine beings, as normally they are pretty much invulnerable to anything that is mundane. And even then, still kind of invulnerable to even divine things if you're unable to deal enough damage to kill them. With the power in your hands, you left the Sanctum of Minerva back to the normal earth beneath your feet and the Elvan. It was very easy to see that you had all gained some divine powers, as most people could see just kind of like a radiant light around you, even if it's not really visible, it's just like you feel like the wind. After informing them that you had ascended to the stance of Hero of Light, you went about to converse with your other allies. Going back to the capital Nefel, you spoke with Lieutenant Colonel Wedge and the remainder of his army. Another part of your power was revealed here, as when you passed by those currently affected by the emotional wave, mostly those who are just in dazes doing their normal duties but with no energy or drive to do so, they seemingly had that effect nullified, regaining their emotions and their memories. It seemed to persist even after they left your presence, as people started to rush about doing their duties in a much more rushed manner. As well as when you entered into the office of Lieutenant Colonel Wedge, the anti-magic field was kind of pushed back, but they still affected your inventory. And you discussed the current situation and future plans with the new power in your hands. It seemed that Axel Phoenix had been pretty much doing a cat and mouse or guerrilla tactics with the greed weapon. Having moved it to Urana Dre, he has mostly been attacking and then fleeing for longer periods of time, as he's having a lot of trouble to deal the final blow or heavy enough ones to make it easier in his factor. He was also informed that the weapon is able to heal itself, though not to a overwhelming extent. It is enough to kind of push back against Axel, as he is all alone against the thing. They had all of their magi at hand to give you teleports where you needed, and you were given a kind of last point of no return to buy, sell, trade, and prepare yourselves for the coming battles. With this day at hand, you did sort out your equipment, as well as either sendings or actually teleported to your relatives. Joseph went back to Stoneshore to meet with his parents, seeing that his manor still had everyone who was in a daze there, and as he approached all of the different people there, he was able to release the effects, especially on his parents. He informed them of his ascension to divinity somewhat, and they were kind of not really accepting it because it was kind of unbelievable until your mother smashed a hammer over your head and the hammer cracked. Along with that, Osa sent a sending message over to her mother Zera in the Ether Continenta, and she returned one back saying that the villagers there were still in a daze, but everything has been settled down somewhat. She also just went with Joseph to Stoneshore to meet his parents and make sure he's fine over there. Leonard, on the other hand, stuck with Iskandar as you were going off in pairs, splitting the party, but not totally. As Iskandar met up with his family, and he saw that they were also fine, though his wife was currently out at the time. Due to her adventuring background, she's most likely out and about helping people, as those sin slimes do still appear, so fighters are still required. Meeting your families or having the sending message, you all saw another part of the contract at play, as one of the kind of rules in it is that your family members, or at least people you notice family members in the case of Osa's adopted parents, they had a sort of good luck about them. Nobody could bash into them, they couldn't trip, any spills would not affect them, and they were essentially either themselves pushed or the dangerous situations pushed away, making it so your family had no need to fear mundane things. Though you will remember that the contract did say it would not stop monster or bandit attacks. It's more for the minor things. So no stubbed toes and no splinters. And we ended off last session just as you guys were wrapping up your time spent with family, and we were running down to the final rest you were having. And I think we all gathered up towards the end, and if we didn't, we're doing that now, as you have a final rest before teleporting off to where the green weapon resides, as well as that of Axel Phoenix. So is there anything you fellows would like to do before resting or converse with one another?
Do we have somebody available to teleport us?
Yes, you'll have a magi from the Nefel army with you. They were teleporting you anyway because you went with Osa and you needed a teleport.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my map and I'm going to show them where, oh god, what's his name?
Are you talking about the other hero of light?
Yeah, Ota.
Rakota.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them where that is, and I'm gonna ask them if they could teleport me close to there so I could give him his sign book.
Are we together at this point?
Yes.
Leonard will also go back because he still has a crystal. If I'm allowed to get the crystal back.
That's up to you.
Yeah, sure. You're more than welcome to come with me if we can get there.
Alrighty.
So, is everyone going to Elricota's abode?
I can't see a reason why not, unless Osa wants to go elsewhere.
Well, not really, like she said. Like, she at least doesn't know how to even get to Eva at this point, or specifically to her home. It's a complicated situation.
Yeah, he's sending and stuff though, so hopefully everything's alright. If you need a little one, I can do that.
Seem to be fine for now. I'll see if something happens after we deal with Greed.
Fair enough.
So everyone's going to Elric's place?
May as well.
Yeah.
I could do the Last Supper.
Yep, and then Joseph betrays you all. Alrighty, as the Magi is instructed where to go, they will begin their teleportation. And just as before, you appear quite a few feet away from the hut, basically within a tree line, as there is a large clearing in a circular fashion, and you remember from last time you were here that there's essentially a dome of traps and protection around his hut. At which point the Magi will say he'll stick around the forest and wait for you to return to him.
Alright, it was nothing that we could really do to get past this, right? We just walk through.
You just
It
go
was just-
through.
Yeah, it was just stuff like alarm and getting our names and info and dispel magic, stuff like that.
Alright,
I'll get you the list. These are the effects of the traps. They detect your alignments. They find your true name. They have a dispel greater effect, where they're essentially just going to turn off all of your buffs. It has dismissal if anyone was an outsider or summon or whatever. It searches your thoughts to know what you're thinking at the time. It gives him just an alarm that someone's here, and it also gives you an arcane mark, so you're easier to track.
I'm gonna think real hard about having a signed book for him as we cross that line.
I like it. Okay, you all pass the threshold as you approach Alaric Otis' hut. Give me a second as I pull you over like 5 rows of pages. There we go. Entering into a familiar hut, you can smell the spiced meats on the air, as the table to the left has its emptied bowls, though the containers around the middle still have endless food. Sitting on the right table, you see Eric Ota making some notes on a larger map. He knows as you approach, though it'd be hard to not, since he already has things that tell him that you've already came here. He moves his head over to see you all coming in, just making a mental note of nobody got around his traps. Welcome back. I didn't expect you to be here so soon. The weapons are still out and about, aren't they?
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure that I held up your little request before we potentially go off to just get ourselves killed. So, happy birthday, I guess. And I just hand him the book.
It will certainly be a birthday to remember. I haven't really celebrated them in quite some time. Thank you for this. It'll be amongst one of my several possessions. How was your mother, anyway?
Well, she cracked a mallet on my head, so, you know, good. She's fine.
I've heard tell of her wondrous strength, though it seems you have a harder head than most. Since you mentioned the attack on the weapons, I take it you've all finished your temple runs.
Can't you feel us now?
Slightly. Your hardly a day old in the hero department. It'd be easier to feel your connection as you progress your stages.
Leo will sort of walk forward and say, well, we've progressed to Heroes of Light now. And he like pulls out the fire crystal and says, looks like I can give this back to you.
He takes the crystal from your hand and looks it over. It definitely looks to be awash with magical energy. It possibly feels better in the hand of someone actually progressing through their contract. I'll keep it in the hand in case any other heroes are needed. Though with 4, I doubt we'll need many more in the days to come. That's if you defeat the weapons.
Well, we've got to go and try our best.
Do you have any sort of plan of attack for the monsters? I hear they're quite colossal in size.
We need to try and pin them down. We don't know what kind of abilities they all have. We know, of course, they're large, but we don't really have anything else apart from that. They're all unique creatures. They have no specifications, should we say. If we could try and get them somewhere they can't move around as much, ideally, but barring that, no. We may have to fight it to begin and then decide there.
Leo
retreat
sort of
may be
look to Iskandar and he's saying that they're Minerva's weapons. I wonder if we could ask Minerva if she knows the abilities of her own weapons.
She told us we could ask a question. The option is there.
You already did ask about the capability. Yeah, you asked for the weaknesses of her weapons, and she said they don't really have outwardly spoken weaknesses because they're designed to be indestructible weapons to destroy the world.
Would
I mean,
she
we
have
don't
told us
know
the
what-
abilities of what they can do, or what each weapon can do? Are they just raw attack, or are they actually magical abilities, or...
They
Or
have
they
a
can
combination.
obviously teleport and stuff like that too.
Yeah, you know at least that Sloth can teleport because Sloth teleported to follow you when you tried to flee it.
He also had that beam attack.
Aside from that, Minerva would have given you like a basic rundown of what they are, and when you do face them, you will have a knowledge roll to see what you can identify.
Oh, so we can do that. Okay, cool.
Yes, when you get to fight them.
No, but that's what we'll say to Elric then, as much as we have a basic understanding of how they function. But yes, these will be the Titanic foes. We'll have to learn on the fly.
Well, I hope you have ample means to revive yourselves during combat.
Yes, well, I think the re-raise spell will be used.
That is the weakest of them, but if that's what you'll have to use, that's what you'll have to use.
I have other uses, but it's the speed at which I can cast them. That's the issue. I don't think they're going to give us time to simply come back from the dead.
Maybe we should get a couple more Phoenix Downs too.
If you've got the money for I'm broke, unfortunately, but some Mega Phoenixes aren't a bad idea.
I have a few, but we could get more.
Yeah. We have ample healing, but yes, having the ability to resurrect ourselves if the need be is always handy. It's a shame we don't know what elemental attacks they use, otherwise we may have a slight advantage at least there. Do we know if the weapons count as evil at all?
Their like basic design is not evil, so it's a good guess they are not.
They're probably true neutral.
That's fine. I'm just going to take out 1 or 2 buffs then that we don't need.
You know that Minerva is true neutral.
Yeah, I just didn't know if because they had been potentially corrupted, they had a different alignment switch. But that's fine. It's not an issue.
It depends on how they're being controlled.
That's true. Well, if we have the money for it, yes, we should probably get some more revival kits. But barring that, the sooner we can get to Greed and the sooner we can face it at the very least, the better. People are done.
People are dying and our allies are fighting, so we should probably get to it as quickly as possible.
Indeed. I've got a turbo ether, so I'll probably just throw a load of buffs on us before we move, and then I'll drink that, so I'm at max. MPs. Have you guys got any preparations you need to make?
I've got 80,000 gil that we can spend on whatever we need.
Is there anything you particularly want? Barring that, I would probably say, yeah, some Mega Phoenixes wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, I don't have anything specific that I could use right now, or that I could afford right now. So we could spend it all on healing items if that's.
Because they're pretty good. Anything else anyone else needs to get? I say I'm flat broke, like I've bought everything I can.
We could do like 4 of those Mega Phoenixes.
Yeah. At least then everyone's got one. And obviously I can cast spells, but using alchemical items a lot faster than full life, for instance.
Yes. I think full life is 3 rounds.
3 rounds, yeah. A Rise Gear is 2, and obviously if I get hit once, I'm probably going to lose the spell. So yeah, that'd be a good idea. And barring that, I'll just try and make sure I heal and, actively help you guys out as much as possible. No polar rays this time, I think, unfortunately.
That gravity ball, though.
The gravity ball, though, will probably go out, yes.
Also, I don't know if it has any resistance to non-elemental damage, but that Ultima, it's a big creature, not very good at doing dex saves.
Yeah, it's possible. Its touch might be not that great either, so Arbor will be an option, but... Oh, actually, that's a point. If it's non-elemental, I'll try and... I can cast Aura Break as a standard, and then use Ultima Weapons to give you that non-elemental damage on your strikes.
Ooh.
So yeah, should we grab those and crack on, or have you guys got any preparations you need? Christ, Osa has 300 health, I didn't even realise.
She is level 19, and she is a D12, so...
Still. But obviously I'll read it.
I've been rolling D10s for few levels because of the class changes along the way. But I also did upgrade my bangle last session. So that's a little extra health.
And I'll put all the buffs on everything when we're going to go over. Do you guys still want the dex buff, by the way?
I wouldn't mind it.
Joseph can't use it, but everybody else can, I believe.
I'll add that back to the list.
I think Leo is fine at that too.
Oh yeah, he's got perfection, hasn't he? Mythos Grace, you can't benefit from it, can you?
No, not anymore. I've got physical perfection.
Cool. Alrighty then. So...
you type in the chat what you're buying, please?
I'm broke, so whoever has money, fire away.
I think I can afford a few more of those. Holy
I
cow.
think you're missing a 0. You're missing a 0 in the final calculation.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that.
I mean, I still have a lot of gil left if we need more. I have 2 on me currently.
That looks more realistic. Alright, everybody add 1 Mega Phoenix to your inventory.
I don't necessarily need 1. I already have 2 on me. And I'm the last person to use one in combat.
Is this the tally of mega potions?
Mega Phoenix.
Ah, yeah, I was going to say, I've not used one ever.
I'll take 2 because I have that ability that lets me teleport a little bit. So I can get places a little bit faster than some other people, or without being in danger. So I'll take 2, and then Leo and Iskandar can each take 1 Mega Phoenix.
Cool, thank you.
What is the spell that I need that is going to cure if somebody makes us insane again?
Do you mean confusion?
Not confusion, but like
Berserk?
maybe the one that makes us attack each other.
Yeah, Berserk.
That's confusion. Berserk was changed, so it's only attacking enemies.
Oh yeah, very true. You need like at least Esinaga or a Suniga. Because Berserk's a 6th level effect, isn't it?
It varies depending on the spell that inflicts it.
Asuna Greater would probably be a good one then, or Basuna. Basuna is the one that I need.
Suna's like the catch-all, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I've got 3 of those already, so I don't need any more than that right now.
And I've got the spell, so I can use it if need be.
Right, but Joseph made a promise, so he's got to keep that promise.
Fair enough.
I think all of Joseph's preparation is done, unless we want to get some more stuff that if you guys can't afford it and you would like it, let me know. I'll help.
Yeah, same.
Okay, then I guess we're ready to go back and take our final rest before we take our final rest.
Was that
The
having
rest that never ends.
What's that, sorry?
The rest that never ends.
Oh, I thought we were going now. Fair enough.
No, you have one final sleep, and then you go to where he is.
Ah, right.
Sleep, he says, as if our characters weren't just going to stay up and just worry about what's coming up.
Pretty much.
Well, you're gonna rest within said place. After leaving Eric Urfa's hut, you meet up back with the mage, and teleporting back to the fell, they've already set up a place for your characters to rest at. And if you had any debilitations, they can now remove those. But I think everyone has removed their ability damage, drain, and negative levels, which should be energy drain on the sheet.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Because I think Iskandar already has Restoraga, so that would have been gone anyway.
Yep.
And aside from that, they also have a large cottage set up, which I have put into the chat. This is similar to the ones that have been summoned for you. However, when using this, you get 4 times the recovery as normal when you rest. So you get 4 times your hit die and health, and then you combine your cast level and casting mod, then times that by 4 to recover your MP.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty good.
But as far as I can tell, this does force you to have the full 8 hours, regardless of how short your rests normally are. I'll probably ask that later on, see if that will change or not, because it's kind of weird, but maybe just how the magic works, who knows. So feel free to have that rest now, unless you have any preparations before you go to sleep. As
No,
we
I just
head
don't
into
get
the
that.
1st of December.
Yeah, just hope we don't have any mental dreams again.
Okay, and as you are all resting, can everyone give me a will save, please?
Nah.
There it is.
There, yep. Ooh, there it is.
It is.
Oh, I gotta select my token for a second.
Oh god, it's the bare naked one as well, with no buffs. Okay, let's go.
Fiesta?
Yeah, sorry. It's
You will
coming.
be. Okay, so almost everyone gets a lovely rest. However, Osa, you're gonna have some dreams.
Oh,
Oh
she.
boy.
Not again.
So,
Here we go again.
as you may have become accustomed to watching, living, or possibly hearing through your allies of dreams filled with tornadoes, demons, death, and the abyss, you are instead treated to a dream that is similar in its kind of archaic, crude way it's presenting itself and not really being upfront with what it means. You instead see a wide open black abyss, and within its middle, a long golden line Shimmering and sparkling, it lets off a bright light, though fails to pierce through the darkness. Looking across the line, it seems to start from a place you cannot see and continues onwards and creates itself over and over again, almost as if it's an endless line that has no foreseeable end. As you look upon the line, you can start to see several notches towards where you would assume the beginning was. Every so often, there's a single notch, 2 notches, and then 4 notches. As you look upon the line and its notches, the earlier ones start to fade away into red and black. It continues on until you see the midpoint, at which point you can see a grouping of 4, and then 3 of them turn to red. And then another notch, a few inches away from the grouping of 4 that's now just 1. A small distance between that newer notch, you then see 4 new notches appear. They stay golden in the lights, and they don't seem to be moving at all. The line itself slowly begins to shift to the left, as you see those 4 notches moving slightly to the left, though staying very close to the center. And as you look towards the centerpiece of the golden line, you can see a thin thread coming off of it as it darts off into 3 different directions. One is a black line, one is a red line, one is a white line, and of course the golden line persists. Your vision starts to fade as the lines also dim out into the darkness, and you awake with many, many questions.
Well, I think she wakes up before everyone else because she naturally only sleeps 4 hours.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna be awake and just very confused about what she witnessed.
If you just wait around being confused, we can move on to the point where the rest of your party also wakes up.
Yeah, they're probably gonna or Joseph's gonna wake up, find her scribbling on pieces of paper to try and make sense of it on her own, which she's never going to be able to do, but she has to try something.
Do you write the name Silver Pepe anywhere on there?
What names?
Pepe Sylvia. I take it no one understands the reference to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nope.
Where he has all the
No.
pages on the wall.
Oh, I know the meme.
Yeah, I know the meme, but I don't know
That's
the
what's from.
context.
Show.
Right.
Do not know the origin of it, no.
Did you get any sleep, Osa?
Oh, morning. Yeah? But, I had a weird dream.
Oh god, more demons?
No. It wasn't like the one we had before. It was... I think I should tell Iskander as well. He might know what's up better than me.
Yeah, we can try that. Let's hope he hasn't gone insane again.
Rude.
But also accurate, and you know it.
Still rude.
I'm not saying it to your face. Alright, let's go find those other 2 and see what talk about this dream he had.
Yeah. I don't know, it seemed important, but I don't get it.
Go on down the hall and knock on Iskandar and Leo's door.
Oh, Good morning. That was the best sleep I've had in days. Are you well, Osa? You look pale.
Just confused. I had another dream. It wasn't like a scary dream, it was just weird.
Weird how?
Well... Now here's me deciding if I actually want to explain it on my own or if I just want to skip the part.
I'd like to hear
What's this?
how Osa interprets it.
Well, that also depends on my own memory if I remember all the details right. It was basically I was in this black void and through it went this golden line that I couldn't really see where it started from or where it was going to. But from what seemed to be the beginning, there were these notches on the way. And then at some point there were a group of 4 notches, and then 3 of those notches turned red, and there was just 1 notch. And then later on there was another group of 4 notches, and they persisted as the line started to turn towards the left. And then from one end there came 3 threads. One was black, one was red, and one was white, alongside the golden line.
I see. And did you see where these lines went?
Not really. They just separate directions from each other.
Is that what you were writing about on the papers? Where you
Yeah,
had to
I was
draw the line?
kind of just trying to kind of make sense in my own head before I explain it to you guys.
What friends have you lost on this journey? Do those notches mean them, or do they mean possibly?
Okay, there's a visual representation of what I meant.
Okay.
Was there like a beginning and an end? Like, is the side over here with the 3 red lines, is that the beginning, or is the side with the 3 different colored lines, is that the beginning?
The different colors is the end.
Asking in character.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I think the different colors were like the end.
Okay, so
Okay, for like end and beginning wise, the split was in the center. So where these 4 lines go from red, black, yellow, gold, and white, that is the center part. And it continued on going to the right, but you don't see any more notches, and it seems to go on forever and makes itself over and over again.
Okay.
So here is Joseph's basic understanding of what this could be. So these lines might represent heroes of light, past, present, and future. We've got the golden line of the timeline of what's happening. We've got notches indicating different heroes of light who are both past and still living. We've got all of the previous ones who died. And then you've got Elric's group, and he's the only survivor. And then you've got Axel, he's still alive. And then you've got us, who's just come into being. And then there is a fork in the future of what could be. There's looks like 3 or 4 different outcomes, depending on how you look at it. The golden line might just be the persistence of the timeline, but the red, black, and white could be different paths that the world is going to take, depending on our actions or the actions of the world in general. But that's what I think.
Certainly possible. All I know is that the red line seems like a bad idea. if that's the case. The fallen hero is represented in red, so red may be the timeline where we fail.
Wouldn't
Well,
that
we
mean there's
fail.
one notch missing? Because there's a
Three.
third hero of light that we don't know of. Or we
Correct.
know of, but don't know who they are.
How old are they, though? How far back do they go?
They were one of the oldest, is what Elric told us, but also he said that they were, well, while they may be a hero of light, I don't think they use their power for good or even neutrality, is what he was saying.
It could just be that his notch is faded. It's so far back that it's faded. He may have completed his contract and is now just surviving on just living, basically.
Well, we did consider getting their aid once, but we were told we wouldn't want it, or the price would be too high. A shame, really. But I think you're right. I think that's what this represents. What about you, Leo? You got any thoughts?
I think Joseph is on the right track. It definitely seems to be his representation of what is to be. And like you say, the red line seems to be the path of the fallen, but I'm confused as to what the black and white line could be.
I think they're represented in the temples. Most of the temples had a black and white route, didn't they? Especially our first one. The fire temple. Not the fire temple, the water temple. Where we had to go through a night and then a day route. I think these are potentially how we deal with them. We may have some branching decisions very soon in terms of how our fights with the weapons will go, and some very hard deals and trials. Maybe not even combat, but how we deal with the aftermath of fighting these weapons, or what aid we use to beat them.
That sounds reasonable.
But why just you, Rosa? Do you think that you're going to be a crux to this?
I don't know. I don't see why it would be.
I wonder if it's got something to do with that dream where I saw you in the thralls of that fell demon. Maybe that's one of our paths. The red one, I imagine.
I hope not.
Me too. But it's possible.
Well,
Question. Sorry, go on.
go ahead.
The question is this the warning, or is this simply a statement of fact? If we diverge too much, we could go off the path, but we don't know where this has come from. This could be an attempt to slow us down.
Well, I feel like we shouldn't spend very much time on it. We've thought about it for long enough. Axel's out there fighting a weapon. We should probably go and help him. I don't know if he's gotten his Link Pearl yet.
He is not, because you've not met him since that time.
Alright, I was hoping that the Elvon had been able to get one to him. But
A lot of the Elvan have been staying with you, and Axel's been fighting a weapon. No
Yeah,
one's really got a
exactly.
chance to really get close to Axel. And if they did, they're dead.
Yeah. Iskandar, could you cast Ascending to him and let him know that we're on our way, and ask him if he wants to meet up anywhere?
I can certainly try. And I'll try and cast Ascending to Axel. Obviously, it's 20 words or less, so if you've got something specific you want to ask him.
25.
Oh, is it 25? Sorry.
Yeah, 25 words or less.
Cool. Yeah, has anyone got a specific message, or I'll just put a quite generic one in, to be fair?
I was just going to say, we're on our way. Do you want to meet anywhere we're gonna help you fight.
All right. I won't need you to write it down unless you really want to. However, Axel will just give a very quick response that he's currently fighting the weapon and he can't speak right now.
Right. We've got to get to him then. It was Joanna Dre, so.
You are Andre, yes. The
Like-
Magi in the Nefel can teleport you there.
Yep. Right.
Can he teleport us to a specific person?
If they know the place of where they're going, yes. But they're going to teleport you to their defensive spot there.
Yeah, they've probably got like a war camp set up. So we'd go to there and then hot foot to Axel.
All right, let's get to it then.
All right. I'll cast the buffs. Because they're all minutes. Or hours. Is it worth doing it now or worth doing it when we get there?
I'd say for buffs, you can do it in the defensive place. You'll have time then.
Cool. We'll get there first.
Alrighty. Linking up with the Magi from the Fell, you, through the use of teleportation magic, are whisked away to the Yarnat Dre continent. Arriving abruptly within what seems to be a battlefield, you find yourselves within a defensive trench, though it is kind of made slightly indoors by the fact that earth has been raised and molded towards the sky to make a roof. If you know of any, like, I'll say archer perches, but it's more like if you saw any of the old war movies, they have those trenches that have like slits you just shoot out. It's like that.
Yeah, the gunner slots for firing steps.
Yeah. The sound of distant roots, explosive magic, and the destruction of earth underfoot can be heard in the distance. The nearby Humes, Elvan, and dwarfs all look toward the new arrivals, with shock and then quickly hope in their eyes. One such Hume runs up to the party. He's covered in blood and is currently missing one of his arms, and you're pretty sure he lost it recently. Fake Bahamut! Reinforcements! You're a backup plan, aren't you?
Yes. Where's the fighting? Where's Axel?
We had word sent ahead that Axel had allies arriving any moment. The Hero of Light could certainly use the aid. He's been fighting the weapon for too many hours straight now. We've had to revive the man a few times already. We're currently low on MP and scrolls to do so we're not going to keep this up much longer.
Joseph will take one of his Mega Phoenixes and hand it to the man and say, use this if necessary, but we're here now. We're gonna help him. Stay out of the way.
You'll want to keep your wits about you. That monster has been tearing out hearts from our strongest warriors and driving others insane. We can offer you all Death Ward and, well, this Mega Phoenix just gave me. But outside of that, we're all spent here.
I can.
The beast is just a glance to the east. Once you leave, you won't have much time before meeting it. You'd best prepare yourselves now, before you aim to take it on.
Cue
Do what you can to
Iskandar.
help us.
Gee, that's a lot of things.
Yeah, I've got more, but let's just put those in first. I'm going to ask the question now, is it worth me using Extended Bravura? Because it will last for 22 rounds, which is 2 minutes and a little bit. Or is that going to be too short to get over there?
Depends on how close the weapon is.
You'll have enough time for round spells.
What
So
for
if
the-
it's extended, would it not be longer than that?
it just doubles duration.
Is Braver only like 1 round per 2 levels then?
Round per 2 levels, yeah.
Let's have a look, see. Bravery. Oh yeah. So yeah, that'd be 22 rounds or whatever you're. Yeah, because you're 22. That's 11 times 2, 20. Yeah, that'd be fine. You'd have enough time for that to still be running if it's like towards the end of your casts.
Yeah, so the rounds ones will be at the end. Everything else in that list is either minutes or 10 minutes or hours. So Yeah. And yes, I gave everyone tongues in case he tries to talk shit about you.
The caster here said that they could do death ward, so if you want to take that one off.
That's fine. Yeah, sure. If you don't want it from me, that's cool.
Save your MP.
I mean, it's save your MP. Well, I mean, you're gonna get it all back anyways, I guess. But
What's temper
save
again?
a little bit of time.
Temper is an untyped +2 damage increase, and if you critical hit, you make someone shaken. I don't think it's going to work that's going to help, but the +2 will.
Oh god, I gotta click some buffs. Temper?
Yeah. So that's just a +2 untyped damage bonus, if that helps.
You can add it as a buff.
Okay.
I'll put the round stuff in when everyone's ready. Status is not really something you guys need to care about. That's more for me, if anything.
Shieldra is a +4
shield bonus.
+4. Okay, that's not gonna help Joseph. Stone Sin is 10 DR, right?
Yep. Adamantine.
10 DR Adamantine. Tongues, heroism. Okay.
And status, remind me that again.
So status just literally it's a +1 to resistance and deflection, so that's fine. That's not what it's really there for. What it does, it lets me know any of your statuses, and also I can cast second level spells through it, so I can give you see invisibility. As long as they're range of touch and they're harmless. So this is what it does. I'll just put it in the chat. Sorry for spamming it, but kind of my point. That's what I'm here for.
Has anyone seen Log Horizon?
Yeah.
That's Iskandar now. So we're gonna have Hastega on us as well, because that wasn't up there.
Iskandar?
Didn't realise I was muted. Yeah, so the Braverer, Hastiger, and Faith and myself are at the end, because they're the round ones I'm extending. Although actually, thinking about it, I'm not going to use Faith, I'll extend Protectora, so that's a +8 deflection.
Ooh.
So I'll type that in so we can refer to it if need be. Paz, I apologise in advance if this is just too much shite.
It's nice to have buffs. We usually go into fights without them, so...
As long as you know what's up.
Yeah, that's why I'm just making a point of putting them all in. Oh, do we want Dwarf's Endurance? Is that going to help anyone?
Not me.
Osa, what's your con mod?
Plus
Enhancement for her, I think, is +6, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine. I've got +4, and, like, the rest of it should be okay, so that's fine.
Any other buffs?
Nope, just so you know, bravery is now +11, not a +10.
Ooh.
That is it, though, for now.
Sorry, it's a plus what?
It's +11, not +10. It's just one extra.
One extra might kill it.
Different.
I can't wait to see my attacks now.
I can't wait to see them not hit.
I don't know about that.
And because I think this is actually going to be pretty bad thinking about it, I'm just going to slap displacement on everyone. Because you say rounds will have time, right? Or is that going to be
Yeah.
too late? Yeah.
Rounds will have time.
So displacement on everyone, which is 50% miss chance.
And since that one's not going to be extended, that's probably should be their last spell.
That is the last spell, yeah. So it's 22 rounds still. So that's exactly the same amount of time as Braver and Haste to go. And Protector, to be fair.
With haste active, you're going to get to the enemy in like 2 rounds anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if we're moving faster anyway, it helps. Cool. Yeah, sorry for throwing a load of shite at you guys, but I thought if we're going to be fighting something that was harder than the last thing we struggled with, we better have the shit we need for it.
Oh yeah.
So is that everything?
That is everything I can give at this time. I haven't got Bark Skin yet.
How dare. Why don't you ask someone to buy you a scroll of it so you can learn it? Or is it not? I don't know, Buckskin is White Mage, isn't it?
No, it's a Druid. It has to be
What's
a
it?
branch spell.
Oh yeah, Druid Geomonster. Could have sworn that was on White Mage. I'm just thinking of normal Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's on like cleric lists and everything in normal Pathfinder, but no, not in this one. Otherwise,
Well,
you'd have
well.
even more.
Yeah, would have been a good another 5 armor. Okay, are you good to stay with your MP, or you are going to use a Turbo Reefer? Because you still have 160, if that's correct still.
No, I need to take that down a little bit. I will be drinking it, yes.
Then you might as well just give everyone all of the ability buffs. Like,
Well,
if you're
yeah.
only getting a +2, that's still 19 health to you.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put resistant. 2 seconds. I'll put resistance and protect everything on everyone, and then Dwarf's endurance, and then we'll go. Because otherwise, I'll be here for 4 hours giving us buffs.
Alrighty. Once you've finished preparing all of the buffs, you'll make your way to leave the trench to the outside. As you make your way to the grassy plains, it seems to be a bit more mud from all the destruction. As you can see, the place to be quite the disarray. A whirring of the stagnant air demonstrates extreme movement by both Axel and the weapon. A large roar is heard, followed by another teleportation, as the area starts to vibrate from the just massive mass moving between spaces. You make your way in the direction of where the weapon was located, as it explodes out of nothing in front of your eyes. Yeah, don't know why I put you up there.
Yeah, you were joking about it being big.
Holding out one of its 6 hands, it shows a halt command. Give me 1 second, I need to turn off my voice thing. There we go.
Allay, mortals. You're not kin to the other scene here. I feel the presence of a divine over you, similar to the man who flies with lightning.
And what possible reason would we talk to you, Greed? All this destruction and death is your doing.
Newly made babes of divinity, your chances of victory are not assured, but neither are they minute. I offer up a trade.
The weapon then holds out an index finger of 4 of his hands.
1,000,000 gil to each of you. Follow me to take down that pesky gnat for good. Our masters will be sure to save you from their design if you take up my claw.
What is the lighting like around here?
It's daylight, so very bright.
No shadows that I can teleport through.
Not really. A lot of the trees have been felled. You can even see one on the floor to the north.
What about his shadow?
I mean, you have your own shadow, but that's kind of it.
Could I step through Osa's shadow into his shadow?
I'd say no. Like, it's going to be early morning to noon, so the sun's going to be pretty much high in the sky.
Leo will sort of open up and say, "So you're saying, we come with you, you'll give us 1,000,000 gil, and we'll join your side."
Each, but yes.
Well, as much as that offer sounds not tempting at all, I'm gonna fully decline it completely.
Yeah, with that guy.
Agreed.
Yep.
You've caused far too much destruction here. You now have to pay for it.
And 'tis a shame you would not accept my gracious offer. However, I cannot have you delay our master's plan further. You shall be stricken down, just as Axel has been many times already.
Axel was forced to fight you alone after beating your fellow weapon. You'll find this very much different.
The difference will be how fewer seconds you'll be standing.
As you all prepare yourselves for battle, and Greed opens up its wide wings, you all receive a separate sending from what seems to be 4 different people, as a voice shouts into your heads. They all say, "We've recovered Axel. He's lost an arm and a lot of blood. He'll be incapacitated for a while. This is all up to you."
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't just turn up with a tool.
With sending, is it like you can reply to that message, or does this Kendall have to do like
You can
another
reply.
sentence? Okay.
You can reply to anyone who gives you one sending.
We'll just say back, thanks for the information. We'll take it from here.
With a backup plan. That's what we're here for.
Yep, when Axel fails, just go for the backup plan.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know if Leo Iskandor's been accepted into backup plan yet.
True. We're like the backup plan. We're D shift.
The backup plan.
We're plan F.
And as you look upon the monstrous form of the Greed weapon, you can make a Knowledge Arcana to identify its traits, as well as remember what people have told you so far.
Cool. Christ. Have you got a plus 35? Oh. Wait, how have you got a plus 35?
I got a new intelligence item that had
Oh yeah, I don't actually have that many points in knowledges. Oh wait, yeah, I need to roll twice.
Wait a minute.
I'm starting.
Now hold on.
A very old man is less intelligent than a thief in the ways of magic.
I have 7
Me-
points in it.
He does have a magical headband giving him knowledge. Alrighty, so Joseph, you can learn one trait. Iskandar has no idea.
I
The
tried.
magical headband has more intelligence than the man who has spent years studying.
Well,
Listen,
that's the thing. We're in the middle of the fight, which is kind of Joseph Forte. Iskandar's a researcher. We're not in a library right now.
Yeah, I need.
So
Yeah.
he's kind of a bit.
here's the
Yeah.
thing: intelligence is Joseph's highest stat. Period.
Like, Joseph's quick to think on his feet and just kind of look at the situation. Okay, this is what's happening. He's kind of like, what's the right book to read about
Okay.
this?
So one trait. We know it doesn't
One
have any
night.
weaknesses.
If you want its physical description, it is in this handout 'cause it's a very long thing. The main part of note is that it has a similar design to the sloth weapon, where it has orbs set within its body. This one has 6 yellow orbs, forming a circle within its abs.
And also, it's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's 56 feet tall.
Is it colossal? Like the size?
It's colossal plus plus.
Yeah, but it's God, it would count as bipedal, wouldn't it? It's not a quadruped.
It's bipedal because it doesn't have a horse body. It has a humanoid body with 2 sets of legs coming out the groin.
So, long story short, it can hit us from here. Like, it's a very real chance.
Also, when I say Colossal plus plus, that's like old D&D 3rd edition. Pathfinder doesn't have plus plus. You just stop a Colossal, just get taller.
Yeah. Okay.
Colossal XL.
Colossal XL. Plus
I like
size.
Yeah.
G, give yourself a hero point.
Nice.
I only have 3.
Wait, I missed
You're
what she.
Oh, that's a shame.
I missed what was she said. What did she say?
She said Colossal XL.
Oh,
Right. Oh god, I've got a
This
hero
is your
point.
hero points.
I had to use a hero point at some point.
you have a ghost point.
No, use it on your initiative.
I
Increase it.
It's kind of a reroll.
I was gonna say, can you just immediately
Sure.
use that
you,
ghost?
you can use that hero point to give Iskandar a reroll in his knowledge.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Joseph, he's got a.
Yeah, give it to
I would
Joseph.
just-
You already know. Give it to Iskandar.
Whoever.
It's forced.
Iskandar deserves it.
Yeah.
If you don't crit now, it's just sad.
Pissed.
Oh, why?
This is why I don't use my hero points, because the rerolls never work for me.
Fuck's sake. I'm going home.
You should already be home.
I'm going back to the retirement centre. I'll make another character.
It's beautiful. Okay. What is the one trait that we want to learn about this thing?
Honestly, battle tactics wouldn't be a bad idea.
To be
Sounds
fair,
beautiful,
that
let's
does
do it.
sound
Yeah.
pretty good.
I'm just gonna have some like GM intervention here and give you an advice that battle tactics isn't really the best when you don't know anything else about a creature.
Well, it's just we don't know what it does. Like, we have. Do you want to go special abilities then? Like, give us some kind of warning?
Why don't we pull the lever so we have a list of stuff that we can choose from?
I'm pretty sure the first one's weakness save.
Yeah, we won't obviously do weaknesses because we know it doesn't have any.
Right.
I think you, if anything, the best thing to do is just special ability. Try and find something what it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a good idea.
I mean, we're gonna know what its AoE is now. So if there's anything else,
Is it carrying any weapons? I don't see any in the picture, so that's...
It is carrying it itself.
Oh, okay.
it is a
It
weapon.
also has 6 claws.
It's literally called a weapon.
It has 6 claws, you said?
It has
Yeah.
6 claws, 4 legs, 3 tails, 2 wings.
That's a lot of
horn with
attacks.
Several spikes.
Yeah. Gale Spikes is the first
Seems a
spell I
bit
cast.
excessive, don't you think?
Natural spikes is.
Great, he wants it all.
Yeah. But yeah, should we go with the special ability then? Cloth
Yeah,
Fire.
let's do
Yeah.
that.
Cool. Special ability, please.
Do you want any particular type of special ability, or do you just want me to pick one?
Pick one. I think. Are you guys alright with that?
Pick the one that gives us the most information. GM intervention.
That's the one for us to know. That's the one we want to know.
Well, yeah. If you pick one that we could potentially do something about, rather
His
than
special
just, like-
ability is that he's immune to poison. There you go.
Well, you'd even ask his immunity, so you know, well, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mm.
God, it's got spell reflection. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, so you can do something about. That's that narrows it down, I guess.
It's got reflect.
Let me see if you would have this. Yeah, that would help you. Okay, I'll give you this one. It's close enough to something you'd be able to deal with. So, one of his abilities is Steel Heart. For every 2d4 rounds, you can spend a 4-round action to make a melee attack. And if they hit, they can attempt to rip your heart out from your chest. If you fail a fortitude save, you will die because you're missing a heart. And the save is based on his dexterity.
Good lord. Okay.
Oh god.
Well, I better start buffing saves.
Or
Should've done
dropping
that
his
before.
dexterity.
Yeah, I can
Alright.
drop his dex actually.
And as we start combat, everyone can feel a field of energy start to corrode their exterior self and corrupt their inner self. As everybody needs to give me a will save, please.
Come on, buffs.
I like the fact that the please was in there. But I don't like the fact that I got a 24!
Wait, is it 19? Really? Dang.
I feel like I want to re-roll it.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that. Spending
Alrighty.
a hero point.
I'd like to point out that we rolled a 5, a 5, a 15, and a 10.
Alright, I'm happy with that. I have 1 hero point left.
Alrighty. Everyone feels their goodwill become corrupted by the feeling of wanting to have everything, and as you look upon each other, you covet everything they own. You fight back against the forts, however, they do plague you throughout the fight, as everyone is stricken with shaken and sickened.
Wasted my hero point.
I mean, I think if we failed, well, I don't even know if we failed. We have no idea.
Does anyone want to know what those do?
Remind
it's
me.
It's minuses to attacks, basically.
Yeah, there should be ticks, because I think shaken is just fear, you just tick that, it does that.
Yeah.
I
Fear,
don't
right?
I
It's
think
see
it-
the shaken one.
There should be just
Fear.
fear. It should
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be
Oh,
fear.
fear, okay.
It's like a catch-all thing.
Yeah, because that minuses in all the fear effects, but the high ones have like run away and whatnot.
Basically, it's minus. So basically, is this a fear effect? Sorry.
It is not.
Okay. Cool.
Would
But that's
36
cancelled
help? Since it's just like an emotion.
36 is higher, but does not stop you from being affected.
Oh. Okay.
And to start off the fight, The weapon flaps his wings as the aura from his orb starts to glow brightly, releasing an area of yellow fill. Your body starts to become coated in a gold dust, and everyone needs to make a will save, please.
I don't like this as going, to be honest with you.
Ay, 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 what is going on?
2 on my point to reroll that.
Can I use another hero point in the same turn?
You can't, somebody else can.
So can I give him mine?
Yeah?
Yep, go for it.
So what, reroll it?
Yep. I mean, you're not gonna a +4. I don't think it's gonna help you there, mate. But
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's better. Wait a minute, why is it +15 when it was +19 earlier? Why? Oh, because I'm shaking fit. Yeah, yeah.
Man, it's a good thing we've got all these buffs, otherwise we'd be lower than we started, and we're still, I think, better off.
Okay. Sir Joseph and Leah, you've been confused, but it has a different effect, and we'll learn that when it comes to your turns.
Three wouldn't make that.
Who and what now?
33 wouldn't help with that.
33 is not high enough, no.
Alright.
And that'll be the groove weapon done. Oh, sir, roll a d100, please. Okay, you are going to take your axe and then bang yourself in the face with it. You deal 1d8 plus strength to yourself. Alrighty, Iskandar.
okay, that slightly changes what I was going to do. I will. Curature would stop this potentially, right? Or at least stop the sickened and fear. Because I don't know. I don't think Greater Essenark is going to help me here. Because I'm assuming this thing's got quite a high level as a supernatural ability.
Do you say Kurada?
Yeah, Curaja, yeah.
Sickened. It would get rid of Sickened. There's no Shaken in Kurada. Unless Kuraja does more.
Curaja does... No, but it does get rid of Confused as well. Or would that not help?
Kurada does get rid of Confused and Sickened, so it's up to you if you think you would still be able to remove these. But they are the status effects.
I will try. Why not? So I'll 5 step back and cast that. It's a full round, so this is me.
This is you indeed. Okay, so you use is it Kurada or Joe you're using?
Yeah.
Because you don't need the healing because no one's taking damage.
Oh yeah, if it's the same effect.
Kurada is touch, sorry, so Kurada
Yeah.
would not work. You would need Kuraja. Alrighty. I am going to double check one thing.
Did you say you were doing it defensively?
No, a step back.
Are you sure you're out of its range?
Nope, but it's going to be a good way to find out what range it's got.
Alright, everyone will be healed of the confused status as well as sickened.
Nice. Do I get hit?
You do not get hit.
Nice.
Take me if you want to.
No, please.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just immunity to fear effects, so this wouldn't help it, would it? Great heroism. We'd still be shaken because it's a different ability, isn't it?
Yes, the effect that's giving you shaken is not a fear effect.
That's cool. Yeah, that's me done. Far away.
Alrighty, goes over to Leonard.
Leonard doesn't know if he really wants to be the first one to run in.
You got a 42 AC, you'll be fine.
What's Joseph's
Have
plan?
you?
Good question.
Does Joseph
Have you
want to
got-
run in first?
No,
Have you-
no, he doesn't.
Have you got
Actually, I
any-
think. What's your AC? I think Joseph might have a higher AC than you.
I'm currently 42.
Oh, okay, I'm 41, so your AC is higher. So guess what that means?
Nah, but if we're counting health, you're higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean-
Difference between AC
It's somebody
tank and
else's
health tank.
turn.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to go for it.
I mean, I didn't give you guys all these buffs to stand here. We're gonna have
Oh
to fight.
yeah.
Having
Right,
to go stupid is smacking myself in the head.
Yeah, you look like you got a bit of a headache, so I guess you're out. So, as a swift action, Leo will give himself his Aurora ability. Which gives him 20 temp health, so it helps a little bit. And then he's gonna screw it. He's gonna charge at it.
Ooh. Mr. Big Balls. As you charge, the great weapon will bring up one of its mighty claws as it digs it deep down into you. You have a Ring of Regeneration equipped, don't you?
No.
You don't? Okay. He cuts into you for 39 damage. And you are also bleeding, taking an additional 3 damage.
Have any fast healing at all?
I do have fast healing, yes.
Pretty sure fast healing also makes you immune. Let me double check.
Any
Okay.
healing.
When healing removes it, the fast healing makes you immune, because regeneration does.
Oh. Got a gusher.
Fast healing doesn't actually note if you're immune to bleeding. Let's have a look, see at the bleeding condition.
I mean, we could always, for now, say that it's fine. And like, I'm bleeding. And then I just heal 2 instead of 5.
Well, when it comes to your next turn, you will heal from fast healing, and then it will just stop it. So say for now you take
Okay.
3.
Yep, that's fine. I've already taken it anyway, so.
Okay.
And then I'll give this guy a whack. Oh. There's that. A good way to start it off.
Good way indeed.
Better
You,
than my
uh,
natural
Now, do
one.
I choose to trip this guy?
Can
You
you?
bring.
I'm not even gonna
You
try.
bring. Well, no, you're not going to be able to. Oh, no, you trip. You can do anything. Grapple this thing is limited. However, as you bring down your sword, you're unable to do any extra damage, and you also do less than you thought.
What?
immune to criticals.
Why?
Yeah, it might have crit fortification or something, so.
I mean, the slug weapon did.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. And I just remembered something. I have displacement.
That easy.
Yeah, you do have displacement. Doesn't seem like it helped you though.
Fuck.
Joseph.
Oh boy. I'm gonna attempt to acrobatically get close enough to whack at this guy.
Alrighty.
How much damage did he do to Leo?
A lot.
Hit me for 39, technically 41 if you count the bleeding. But I had 10 HP.
I'm still gonna attempt it. I was thinking about using my hero point to give me a +8, but I guess I'm just gonna roll on up with the regular acro. I rolled an 8.
The greed weapon will attack tunes you. And what he does, it also provokes from Leonard. So Leonard, you can have attack opportunity.
Lovely.
Actually, no, let me double check his ability. I think you don't.
Not so lovely.
Not as nice.
He has a feat for one of these things. So just to check if it's the right one I'm thinking of.
My question right now is, does he stop my
Okay.
movement at all?
He will be doing, yes. So Leonard, yes, you get an attack opportunity on him.
Come on.
Is that the same as last time? Oh,
No, this one's actually a natural 20 this time. Last time it was
again,
just a
you
16.
failed to do any additional damage.
Ah,
Pain.
massive
And
pain.
Joseph, you are. What's your CMD?
Oh lord.
$49.
Alrighty, you are stripped away your stomach.
I stand up as a free action, and
Uh-huh.
that does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And that was already my move action. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do now.
You do what Iskandar told you not to do and stand there and do nothing. This boy just made you lay down and you just stood up again.
He's like
Almost,
"I
almost
tricked
like
Did
he was starstruck.
Did he do it? Did he do it? Any damage to me?
No, he just tripped you.
Oh, okay. Well, that was useless of him.
Just literally flicked your toe.
Maybe now that he saw that that's going to be kind of useless to me, he'll let me actually get close to him. So I'm just going to do I'm going to do another acro. Should I hero point? I don't think so, because I don't think I'm going to beat his thing anyways, no matter what I do. So I'm going to try to acrobatically get close to him again, but that's all I'm going to be able to do this turn.
Okay, you will fail. Does Leonard have combat reflexes?
Yes.
Alright, you can have enough attack opportunity as he's tripping Joseph again.
Not as good as the last ones. Rolled a 4.
Do I have another free action?
I'm pretty sure your standing up is once per round. What is it from? Is it from a thief talent?
Yes.
Is it ground fighter? Because that's a move or swift.
No, it's the. Hold on, give me a second. I'll find it.
Ground pound also lets you stand up as a free action, but that also provokes.
Right, the not provoking is from something else.
However, Leonard, you will hit.
Yeah, it's just a stand-up thief talent. Thief with this ability can stand up from a prone position as a free action. Still provokes attack of opportunity as normal, but I have something else that prevents it from provoking an attack of opportunity.
Actually, don't see the thief talent called to stand up.
It was there. I'll find it.
It's ground fire.
Yeah,
Is
it's the
it?
only thing I can find.
There isn't another one, unfortunately. Unless you've taken it from like a ninja talent or something.
No. I wonder if the name just got changed.
Yeah, I see in your list level 8 stand up. There is no stand up though. Maybe what's been wished or changed.
Huh. Ground Fighter's got a bit more wording to it, too.
The stand up from Pathfinder still provokes.
Right, but I've got the acrobatic skill unlock that prevents me from taking a attacks of opportunity when I stand up from prone.
Oh, then that's fine then. It doesn't really matter if you have a ground fighter or stand up if you have the acrobatic swing then. Where's this?
Do you want me to change out the stand up for the ground fighter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say you can only do it once around for now, because I don't think they foresaw it happening twice for this.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask either way.
Alright, I changed that. Okay, well, unless there's anything else, that's it for me.
Okay. Goes to a big weapon boyo. Leonard, you can see that it is healing.
Don't heal the damage I just did.
It's not fully healed. It's then going to 5 a step backwards.
Hey,
So,
get back here. I say no.
That's a spicy amount of damage.
Yeah.
Also, you rolled a fucking 2, got a 41. What the?
you will indeed. It then whirls back its claw, smashes it open, and drives it into the chest of Leonard.
Ow.
Don't you fucking do it.
Leonard, give me a fortitude save, please.
No, no,
You
no.
have hero points. You might want to.
No, no, no.
Actually, fortitude is really good for you, I'm sure. So, it's your choice.
Oh, no, no, no. I don't know if I like that.
I mean, it's above average.
I mean, yeah. I'll take it, I guess, because I don't want to re-roll it and then it get worse.
You taking that?
Yeah.
Alrighty. The claw dives straight through your ribcage, claps around your heart, and pulls it from your body. In its claw, it simply chucks it into its mouth and has a little feast. And you are dead.
And Leo immediately comes back alive.
Ring of Renewal's only raise, isn't it?
Yep.
So you don't.
Wait, no. It's not Ring of Renewal, it's Life Materia, level 2. So it's...
We had a Ring
The
of
next
Renewal, I
format.
think of before.
Uh,
The Phoenix
Area.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the Phoenix
Phoenix.
one, isn't it?
So you
So I'm
have a
alive
Phoenix
as Pro.
Materia.
yes, level 2. So it's
Level
the next
2.
one up. It's Arise, I think.
Oh, they're all a rise actually for that. Thinking of. So let's have a look, see for a rise. Remains is not a factor, so you are alive, just prone.
I need to do something about that dex. Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, sir.
I can do something. Wow. Let's start with good old rage.
I mean, I've done all the spells now. You do what you want.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move up to it.
And it will take its attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Leonard, you can have your attack opportunity.
Good. If this man could rage, he is raging. How's it feel? You just swallowed my heart, but I'm still going.
So what's your CMD?
40.
Alrighty, you are tripped from where you were standing.
Road. And I'm gonna stand up.
Big boy will attack opportunity you again.
Mm-hmm.
This will not provoke because it's just an attack. Does Osa wear the finger generation or no?
No.
Okay, Osa will take 47 damage and 6 bleed.
Does the storm skin help?
Against the attack, yes, the bleed, no.
37, so 37. It's Does bleed like bypass temp HP, or how does that work?
I'm pretty sure bleeds hits temp first.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that you done?
Yeah, should be.
Alright. It's
Too
gonna
much
go on.
else.
Okay, so I am going to use spell synergy to cast 2 spells at once. Also going to 5 step backwards again. So, first one's going to be Polar Ray. So, do we just do the spell and then roll the attack roll?
Yes, please.
Cool. So this is what it does. I will be meta magicking it for Rhyme, by the way. So it will go up to 9th.
Okay.
But everything else doesn't change. Does that get past his SR before I roll it?
That indeed goes past the SR.
Cool. There you are. This should work. Oh no.
So about that hero point.
I've got it. Fuck. Well, that's that.
I'll give you one of mine. Sure, go for it.
Sure.
You're doing so bad anyway, so
Alright. If you're
roll
sure.
that attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
Osa
ahead.
never uses her points.
I know. I'm so stingy with them.
She'd probably be sitting on 6 if she had extra.
Yeah,
ability.
something like that. I had so many level ups where I just don't get a hero point because I'm already at 3.
And
Well, I mean-
I've seen like 3 or 4 different times at least where you've been full hero points, and Napaz like, okay, you get a hero point for that, and you're like,
So 23, I don't think that's going to hit him. I mean, it might be
Please.
huge.
The spell fails to pierce the guy's golden armor.
Oh, so it gets past SR, but it doesn't pierce the armor.
Basically, you just didn't hit him.
Ah, fair enough. And then, synergy-wise, we're going to go with Shell 4 on poor Leo. So you have a +8 resistance rather than whatever you've got at the minute, because evidently you need the help. So this is what it does. There you go. If you had spell resistance. So that's -17. And then I'm gonna quicken spell I'm Blizzard, so another 9.
What are you casting?
Blizzard 4. So rhyme for +1 to make it 5, and then
Okay.
quicken it to 9. So SR is that. Attack roll is not in there. No, it is. It's 24, so it's probably going to miss again.
It does, and it's unable to get through his armor.
Alrighty. Cool. That's it for me.
Leonard.
Leonard's taking all the good rolls. That's what it is.
Well, he's got to stand up.
Greed shall attack opportunity use, you do so. Why is this text not in here? Okay, he dives his hand deep into your back as you stand. Your fasting will remove your previous bleed, but it inflicts more bleeds. You take 90 damage from a critical hit.
Just remind me stone skin again.
10 DR.
10,
10.
so be 80. And as he crits you into your back, you feel as if you have been overwashed with items, and you no longer need to do anything for the day as you become exhausted.
What?
Exhausted. There should be a condition that you can set for that.
Yeah.
Done.
And if you want to know what it does, this is what it does.
It's -6. It's pretty
Yeah, I can hear it
Yeah.
hurts. Not hear, I can see. It hurts.
And then
Well, he'll now try and attack. But it's got to do a lot less than what it normally does. I'll take it back.
you indeed hit, as there's all of those green numbers. Alrighty, and it goes to Joseph.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to stand up as a free action that doesn't provoke, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Alright.
And can I use my standard action to take another 5-foot step?
No.
Rats.
There is a specific, either it's a feat, it's a class feature that lets you take 2 of those. You don't have that.
I don't. I don't
It's
think
like a fence or a samurai, because I've used it before.
Does trying to grab something from my inventory provoke?
Yes.
Okay, I am just gonna go full defensive for right now. I've got something I want to try to use, but it's not gonna happen this turn.
Okay, so just total defense
Yep.
goes to Big Weapon Boy. I need to update my own notes for his durations. Alrighty.
I don't think that what I was trying to do is going to work, but I'm still gonna try it anyways. It might help.
The weapon is going to full attack Leonard.
I don't think I'll be raising myself from this one.
I'm hoping the stone skin will help you, and the AC. But
I don't think
His
it
AC
should
just
be
got
enough.
lowered by 3.
remember, you have got 20 HP, 10 HP.
Leo's just
from
gonna like
Iron.
look back to Osa and Joseph as it happens. It's like, why are you not here?
I tried 3
Trying.
times.
Literally trying.
You have got the. Have you taken the 20 HP from thingy as well?
Greater heroism.
Yeah, great heroism.
No, but I'll take it.
Okay, he hits you 6 times. The last one's a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Iskandar, I need some shadows.
Throw your coat into the air, make a shadow. And as Leonard is pretty much torn limb from limb with the claws, we'll have our break here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm bringing it back.
Good to hear.
You can certainly try. And with the following of Leonard's, the group weapon is going to have an arrow. Is going to just start hovering. Osa.
Speaking of hovering, Iskandar cast fly on all of us, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Can you be tripped while you are flying and or hovering?
No.
Perfect. I'm gonna start hovering. And I'm gonna move closer.
Okay, let me just do attack opportunity, but I'll check.
He's still gonna attack me, but it was the tripping that was the problem. I don't care about the damage.
Osa's raging, right? But is she
I am raging, yes. Not frenzying
not
yet.
frenzied yet? Okay.
Not frenzying yet.
That might be about to change.
I mean, I'm gonna, but like, I haven't actually taken damage yet, so... I'm just gonna start saving it until I actually get to a hitting range. Which is right now, hopefully.
Okay, you're going to take bleed damage because you don't have fast healing or anything on you, do?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so you
Still
take
my
4
thing.
bleed. And then you take...
Let's do the full amount and I'll do the calculations.
So it'll hit you for the opportunity for 45 damage, and then combined you take 10 bleed from what you just dealt and what you got from the beginning.
That's one attack, right?
1 attack, yeah.
Yeah, so 35.
There are
And
very
10.
few things that pick up the feat tree to attack more than once during one movement.
Alrighty. And with that I also frenzy. All my things to go. Yeah, everything should be there. But let's see. Let's hope so. And then I'm gonna attack him. So how many times bigger this guy is than me?
1, 2, 3. Take it mean category sizes.
Yeah, size categories.
Okay, because his size is different from his category. 1, 2. He is 4 bigger than you.
4. So that's 8 more damage. Should I hit? Which I really hope I do.
A girl can dream.
Mm-hmm. It's not quite as good as with Leo, so there's the chance. Yeah, here you go. I sure hope that hits.
That indeed hits.
And you're probably not bleeding anymore.
Yeah, no, because I just healed myself.
Yep.
Just to address it, the healing
You
is
are-
not damage.
Yeah. You are doing less damage than normal though.
I'm also doing more than I normally do, so.
Yeah. But yeah, your
It's
bleeding will
subjective.
be stopped by the healing. Alrighty. Iskandor.
Will reach, arise. Leonard. So
Alrighty.
it's got up to close, which is 80 foot. So do you need me to roll it?
No. Unless Leonard has SR.
No.
Alright, so that's 2 left. Let's make a note. So yeah, you're
Just-
completely out of health.
Well, when it comes to your turn. Because it's 1 round. That happens at the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, I thought it was like yeah. And
A
I
full
can't-
round happens at the end of your turn.
Yeah. Damn it, I can't cast 10th, otherwise I could have quickened now. Never mind.
All right,
You
Joseph
can't
is,
quicken it. It's too long of duration.
Oh yeah, of course.
Joseph is going to take a 5-foot step back. He's going to reach into his bag and he's going to grab his a scroll out and he's going to attempt a scroll casting of Enervate on this dude.
Okay.
Okay, so first I need a caster level check to overcome SR, right?
It's all UMD. It's 2 UMD checks. One to emulate the ability score, the one just to use the item.
Okay.
So it is 4th?
I mean, I automatically, even if I rolled a 1, I automatically succeed.
Okay. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
But do I need to overcome spell resistance?
Yes, you would need to do so.
Okay,
It would be
D20
1d20 plus 6. No, 7.
I will attempt to use my hero point on this, so I'm going to make it 15, plus 15.
Yep, all the rolls plus 8, yeah, so 1d20 plus 15. That'd be fine.
And that fails. Okay, well, that's it.
That'll indeed fail. Ready? Goes to the weapon. It points one of its gilded fingers over towards Joseph, as he is surrounded by floating yellow orbs that start to rain down Gil. The Gil disappears and shatters into the grass as he looks upon his own items and sees them start to disintegrate. Roll me a will save, please.
Ouch.
Alrighty. As you see all that you're worth start to disappear, you are racked with madness over your lack of wealth as you become stunned. Stunned, so you drop everything held and you can't take actions.
Would I be able to do like a knowledge arcana to see what he was doing?
No, wasn't a spell.
Okay.
And it would be spellcraft if it was.
Okay.
And that is him done. Osa.
He's gonna do what Osa does best, which is cheat a lot. Hopefully.
Do it. Paste. Everything.
Oh, haste is frenzy, but yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Doesn't really help you.
I have all your damage buffs, I got my own damage buff.
Let's go.
Hang on. Okay. Alien fire. Ugh.
Your first weapon attack will hit, as will your frenzy. The others will all miss.
I rolled a 2 and a 2 and a 3. It's better than no hits.
Better indeed.
Do that.
As it goes to the beginning of Iskandora's turn, his arise will happen. So, Leonard, you are revived at full health.
Okay, do you want to be on the floor over there, or do you want me to pull you out of there?
Yeah, it's fine, I'll stand.
In that case, I will cast Gale Spikes on Leonard. Oh no, Wayne, because Joseph's stunned, aren't you?
Indeed.
Motherfucker. Alright, I want to put Gale Spikes on, that's a lot of attacks. But I don't know how long this lasts. I'll just cast Persona on that boy. Leonard, not Leonard, Joseph. So, you're not stunned anymore.
Oh, good.
Let me just take the cost of those two spells out. And then I'm going to 5 step backwards, and then I'm going to quicken cast Blizzard again. Can't think of anything else to do. This is when I find out he's immune to fucking eyes. But there we are.
I think it's funny that you just copy pasted it and he's got faith and then protect or not faith on there.
So, yep. Rolled terribly on the attack roll. Didn't hit. Moving on.
Was Basuna on Joseph?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think anyone else has got any status effects as far as I know.
Besides the fear.
Yeah, but I can't fix that, unfortunately.
No, no.
Well, I can, but not this second.
And again, you fail to even hit the weapon.
God, I'm just terrible with the attack rolls, but yeah. Far away. Let's see what else we got.
Leonard.
You are part of the pack because you went down after I raged.
Well, ain't that sad?
No, you are part of the pack.
Oh, I am. Never mind.
Yes,
Well,
because I raged
Leonard.
when you were still up.
He's got to stand up. Which will provide.
Weapon shall attack opportunity.
I will attack him back.
Leo, I swear to God, do not die.
Fucking hope I don't. Fed up with just
Gosh, the
dying.
cat is still be flanked.
I'm fed up with just single attacking this thing. I want to actually full attack it now.
One day.
Give me 1 second so I can check for his flanking, because he does have something for it.
I mean, if you can't, then don't worry about the taxa.
Yes, he can be flanked. Leonard, you take 52 damage and 6 bleed.
Should I the other one? Well, here you go. Oh,
Oh,
-5 to the second attack roll.
is
Are
it
you
if
getting
you
your
just
+4
crit
for
that means I
outflank?
get an attack?
I have the +4, but I forgot my fortuitous, which gives me a second attack opportunity at -5.
Is it if you just get a crit, or is it if you confirm the crit?
Confirm.
Damn it.
But we have to confirm it. Which that probably doesn't.
No. After I stand up, I'll just give him a whack.
You do not confirm.
But both hit, I assume.
Considering
Both
I
those hit, yes.
this probably doesn't mean anything, but considering I died, would that get rid of the exhausted or not?
No.
There you go, Eskin Dan. There's the
however-
status I have.
Is Leonard attacking?
I was going to.
Oh shit,
Okay,
I forgot you were exhausted.
Leonard, as you attack the weapon from standing, you feel the wound inside of you festering, as you do not get any flanking bonus.
What? It's just rude.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were exhausted. I'll fix that.
It's fine.
I should have played a white mage.
I mean, you're pretty much already a white mage.
Yeah. True.
Should have played a white mage instead of an every mage.
Pretty much, yeah.
That will hit.
Might be one way to make a big older mages at once in the same character.
Because opening my spell
Alright.
list is a fucking pain.
Joseph.
Joseph will pick up his weapon that he dropped. His buckler's attached to his arm, so he didn't drop that. He will start floating a little bit, and then he will move in and take an attack of opportunity, but not be able to make an attack this turn because he's doing 2 move actions because he had to pick up his weapon. So, yeah.
Alrighty. He'll indeed be hit. You take 38 damage and 3 bleed. Goes to the weapon. We need to have his things progressed. 2. And he is going to lash out towards you 3. Okay, first attack is on Leonard, second is on Joseph, third is on Osa. As he hits each of you, you all feel that your flanking bonuses have been negated. And then his final final 3 attacks are going to go onto Leonard. So he is there in total.
Why?
Let's go in that order.
I was just dead. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Remember your stone skin.
I know. So how many attacks is that on me? 4.
4 total, I think. Yeah.
4 total attacks, yeah.
The bleed damage, it doesn't stack with what we have, right? It's just up to that number now.
It redoes it. So stacking, kind of yes, but not in the real sense. You take 7 now.
And I'm unconscious. For fuck's sake.
Do you have any fast healing? Would that not? Oh no, yeah.
I've got fast healing on, but it doesn't activate till my turn. And it never gets to my turn.
You don't have Aurora because you went unconscious.
Then I have no fast healing.
Well, you died, which is also worse for Aurora.
Well, I'll have to fix that.
I just want to fucking full attack it, but I can't. Fuck off, I've been dead twice. 3 times now. Hit the other 2 that are way more healthy. I can't wait to retrain my health.
Oh, you've only got, what is it, 5 more weapons so you can get to that?
Yeah.
Osa?
Oh, is that 7 bleed? Or when does
Yes.
that go off?
It goes off beginning of your turn.
Yeah, okay. And no flanking? Correct?
Well, I'll give you the wording. The wording is no flanking bonuses, so I'll put that in there. It also pretty much negates the flanking status, so it doesn't allow you to do sneak attack. However, you still can provide flanking for your allies, but all your allies can't flank, so it doesn't matter. So yes, there's no flanking at all right now for you guys.
Okay, gotcha. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it will have to deal.
Yeah. First one misses, second one hits, third one hits, fourth misses, the frenzy will hit. The frenzy does not confirm, and the bite will miss. So you got, you got 3 weapon attacks.
Yeah. And that also gets rid of the bleed. Again.
Yeah. Iskandar.
You know what time it is? Kiraja.
Chico time?
So, everyone's healed. Also, Leo, you're not exhausted anymore.
Thank you.
Does Kiraja do exhaustion?
Yes.
I'm just
Will save us him?
Yep, you can make a will save for it.
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
will save is the gate.
It's DC 26. Whatever's
Why
that for
is
it.
I should
So it
just
gives us
questioning it.
200, right?
Yeah, so you're back to full, basically. And it's a full round, so I can't do much more than that.
What's the minuses from attacking from prone?
4.
Minus 40 on melee attacks.
I feel like I might just do that, because otherwise I'm never getting a full attack in at this point.
There's a
I mean,
chance.
You also take a minus 4 to your AC.
You still have a swift action, Iskandar, if you want to do anything with that.
After a full round?
A full round is just your move and standard.
Oh, I thought it took the Swift as well. Okay. It's a shame I don't have Gale Spikes 1 or something, otherwise I'd put that on someone. I'm just gonna
Oh
try
yeah,
and
didn't you
fix
put
it.
Spike on someone else, or did you change your mind?
No, I had to fix... I had to fix
Joseph.
Joseph.
the stun, yeah. Otherwise I would have.
Okay.
I'm going to quicken cast Gravity Ball on his head. Because that's
Well, above
over
his
30
head,
feet
but yeah.
above, right? Well, yeah, as close as I can get to his head, because it's 320-foot range. So, just above him. Not
Yeah.
like touching.
It'll be at like 61 feet in the air.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you just want the damage or the whole spell so you know what's going on?
The whole spell, because I'm pretty sure it has spell resistance.
It does. Well, it says yes, objects.
So, yes. Object just means it will affect undead.
Ah, okay. 29 might not make it.
The spell just kind of like starts to shatter around his head. He doesn't seem to care.
Alright. Do I have to
It's
re-roll
still,
that every time?
Gross not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you do have to roll each round because it is a persistent effect.
Cool, that's fine. Good to know. And I'll take the spell. The money out for that. Money?
The
Empty.
spell money, alright. You're going to pay
Spell
for your
money.
casting.
And that's it for now.
Alright. Leonard.
I'm just gonna full attack it
For
from the
fuck's
floor.
sake.
What?
If you die again,
No, I'm just gonna full attack. I'm not standing up.
fine. If that -4 to AC kills you, I'm not bringing you back.
He hits me anyway.
Yeah, I don't think the AC is the problem at this point.
I think he's just
that's-
hit me anyway, no matter what.
That is the heartbreaking part of this. I'm like, yeah, give loads of AC, and he still just hits us anyway. It doesn't matter.
Right,
There's a
I've
chance
already
you can peek on this.
included the
What?
-4 in all of these attacks.
Alright.
Oh my god. Okay, let me scroll up.
Joseph 2.0.
Possibly.
I'm talking about like Joseph used to be the one that had the screen wide text of attacks, and now it's
Yeah.
it's Leo.
You haven't added in flanking or anything in there, have you?
Nope. Because I didn't think we
Okay.
were allowed it.
No, you're not. I'm just making sure you don't have it in there.
Oh, no, I don't.
And you said the -4 is already in there?
The -4 is in every attack.
Alrighty.
Unless this minuses to damage as well, but I don't think there is.
No, Braver should still be going on.
And you should be fixed and re-exhausted and everything. So as
Yeah.
long as that's still not ticked, you're right.
Yep, I'm good.
So as Leonard continues to curse his fate of dying over and over again, he just starts to slam his sword when he's just like face panting on the floor to try and hit the knee. And it seems Greed had an Achilles heel. Cutting into his legs over and over, you're able to topple the giant.
Go, Leo, go.
Leo's just there kind of screaming with just blood dripping in blood.
You deserve that. You deserve that kill.
You do.
I'm so proud of you.
Wait, is it dead? I thought you tripped it. Oh wow, okay. Fair
No,
enough.
it's dead.
Cut its head
As
off.
Leo
Leo's
slashes into the
mad.
body of the freed weapon. Feel free to like crawl up, just start stabbing it. The body of the weapon starts to shatter, break, and explode into glittering matter, with several of its items, from its jewelry to its body, transforming into gil, fall to the floor as the weapon disintegrates.
Well done, everyone. Well, you guys.
I didn't do anything.
What do you mean?
I got tripped. I moved back. I cast a spell that didn't work, and then I moved up. That's all I did. I didn't do anything.
Leo's just sort of like slowly standing up, heavily breathing, like, I hate it.
Calm down, Leo. We have 4 more of these. And I'll put a cure 4 on Osa if she's not raging anymore.
She dropped it as soon as the giant dropped.
Leo will kind of just walk up to Iskandar and lay like, 4 more? Have you seen my clothes?
I can't help but see your clothes. When did you start wearing red?
I had a gaping hole in my chest. I lost a heart. I got a new heart. I died 3 times.
It's not pretty for anyone.
I feel like that
Yeah.
man over there who always dies.
I was
Where
gonna
were
say,
you when
welcome
I
to
was
the club.
dying?
Me?
No, Joseph. He's usually the one that dies.
I tried to get up there, but he wouldn't let me.
Look, as entertaining as this all is, we should probably check on Axel. Or, well, find out
The-
where the weapons spawned.
The weapon did drop items on the floor.
They are cursed. I'm not touching that.
I'm going to
Nah.
look.
Leo was
check
just
it.
stabbing its eye, so I hope he didn't destroy any of the items.
Oh yeah, one of these is destroyed. I'll just remove that one.
No. The dragon
yeah,
eyes.
Let me check him though, because I would be staggered if Greed didn't drop something cursed.
Is Analyze Dwemer a spell in this game?
Analyzed Dwemer.
Yeah, whatever.
Is this an Elder Scrolls?
I only ever read it. I've never heard it properly pronounced, okay?
Oh, actually, I'll take that back. There is Analyzed Dwemer. Why do we have Dwemer in this? I guess Dwemer comes from a different mythology.
Is the fear condition gone now?
Yes, the Shaken was from his aura.
Yeah, if not, I can fix that now with Fiona. I just don't have a chance.
It's gone now.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Spellcraft.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just square back at it.
Yep, there are 3 items.
Three, sorry. I thought you said 4. Right.
There are 3.
Yeah, Leo destroyed one of them.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. He destroyed the eyes, which gave increases to spell penetration and cast level checks.
Ree.
Alrighty.
Are we
Looking upon
close to the gravity ball?
the gravity ball's 60 feet in the air. You're fine.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it is dismissible.
Nah, I'm leaving it there.
Fair
Is
enough.
it dismissible?
It is.
Yeah,
It does say
you
dismissible,
asked us
yeah.
about
Oh,
that
yes,
think
last
it's
time.
indeed. Yeah. Okay. That'd be terrible if it wasn't dismissible. Just have gravity ball. Oh, how do I get rid of this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about this when we were fighting the fake sloth.
Yeah.
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 All right. And looking over the items, they are 2 belts and a headband, kind of sitting atop a pile of gil. As they are 2 belts of physical perfection plus 6, a headband of mental superiority with acrobatics, escape artist, and use magic advice, and 33,000 gil.
We know what Joseph wants.
The money?
I
Yeah, that
wonder
gives us
who
money,
wants
that's
the
all.
headband.
I don't want the headband, that's for sure.
Those are like your
Mm.
best skills.
I already have max ranks in all of those, though.
Oh, do you? Fair enough.
What a shame.
I'll take one of those
Mental
bells.
superiority is also plus 6. I don't know why it doesn't say that, but
I was
yeah,
gonna
they're
say.
all plus 6.
I wonder who wants the belt of physical perfection.
I wonder.
I'm good without any of those, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't need any. Let me just check my headband.
Like, I'll take the belts if no one's going to have them, but Yeah.
I'll take one of the belts so that I can have a positive strength finally.
That's just straight up plus 6 to all physical stats, right?
Yeah. Strength, dex, and con.
The headband of mental superiority, is that just bonuses to those set skills?
yes. But also,
It
obviously, plus-
gives you ranks in those. They do not stack with your ranks, so it just take you up to 19.
Yeah, it's not like a enhancement bonus to any of the ability scores.
yeah.
It's an
Charisma.
enhancement bonus of 6 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
If no one else wants that, Leo would take it.
Yeah. I've already got one. That's all for like stuff I want. So yeah.
Okay,
Far
I
away.
was gonna say. Alrighty.
Also, pretty sure you guys have missed experience somewhere, so put that into your experience pool, because that's what you gain for defeating him, and I'll see if you have it wrong.
There you go.
because they.
Level 20!
Okay,
Oh,
no, you're
God.
fine. So yeah, they'll give you 20 ranks instead of 90.
Haha!
Oh, this is going to take me so long.
It's gonna
Good
take
thing
me
we have the
even
rest of the
longer
session.
because I have to go to work.
Fair enough.
No.
Good fight, though. I feel like I didn't do much apart from heal, but I mean, that's kind of what I do.
I mean, that was
Um,
plenty. Getting rid of the statuses. Like keeping
Hey.
you alive.
Leo would be
Andrew,
dead.
are you leaving or
Yeah.
will you be on your phone?
I'm gonna have to be at work, so I'm gonna. But I don't actually start work until an hour from now, so I'm going to. I can like watch on my phone. Well, I have it like on me.
Okay, in that case, we can just sort out levels now, and then we'll continue the story part, because there's a lot of story that's going to happen after this thing's dead. We'll do that next session, so we can just do leveling up now.
All right,
Sweet.
I will see you guys next week, right?
Have a good day at work.
Yeah, have a good time at work.
Don't
Next
get
week,
fired.
usually, yes.
Yeah, it says it in the bold. 16th.
Yeah, 16th is fine for us, yeah. See you next week.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Could you let me know the ranks for the headband, please?
They just give you the amount of ranks as your hit die, so 20.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But
That's
they
really
do
good.
not stack with yours. So if you have, say, 3 ranks in acrobatics, just go into the MISC section and put 16 in the MISC. Or
Right, okay.
17.
And is
Because
that
it doesn't.
20 ranks each for each of those abilities?
Yes, it brings you to 20 ranks in each of those, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Because that's what you would have gotten if you had the +3 intelligence in each of those things. Do you have an enhancement bonus to your intelligence right now?
Give me a second and I'll have a look.
I could probably load up your sheet as well. Leonard Oakwin.
I had no enhancement to my intelligence.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. You'll get all 3 of those. So I can put in a macro to remove those skill points, because you don't actually get skill points, they're just straight ranks. So I can do that in here.
Could you do it for me?
Minus...
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, that has removed the extra skill points.
Thank
So in the
you.
case of this, we just put in stuff like Bandmetric Priority, which would be here. So in the MISC, since you have 8 ranks in there, you just put 12 in MISC. And then
Oh, okay.
whenever
Cool,
we
yeah.
roll acrobatics, it should say, yeah, headband and mental superiority.
Cool, thank you. Not that I need Escape Artist because I have a Ring of Freedom of Movement, but it's still useful.
Escape Artist is also for other things besides grapple.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
there is a reason for it, don't you worry.
So who's taking the other belts?
I don't know if Joseph would have wanted to take it or not, or I don't know what he's got, so...
He did. I think Joseph did one because he wanted the strength bonus.
Then I'm assuming
Yeah.
Oso would take the other one,
Yeah,
That's absolutely fine by me.
because that means we've all got one, besides this
I
candidate.
haven't got one. Yeah, but I mean, meh.
I'm just making the note of that, so that's what you guys have.
Yep.
I'm gonna put so many fucking skill points into knowledge.
It would be useful, yes. So you can learn things.
It's just because I've got so many other things. That's all.
Leo
yeah,
can technically
well,
use
what you
scrolls
can-
now.
Aren't you intelligence based? Don't you have a shit ton of skill ranks?
I'm intelligence and wisdom and charisma based.
Eh.
I mean, I did get 30
Uh,
skill ranks this level.
Wait a
So-
minute. Now that we got a new level, who's ready to see Leo roll a 1 in his health again?
Oh,
Are you ready?
Means Control got a 3 off his
Ah,
4.
it's still below average. Shock.
So realistically, when we're fighting the weapons, what kind of do we know what kind of knowledge rolls we'll need?
They're all going to be knowledge arcana because they are magical creatures.
Alrighty then.
Oh, I think that's the first low roll Osa's had.
Yeah, alright, don't rub it in. I know it's our only first low run.
Had low rolls. Like I said, I'm already going on like lower than average because I've been rolling d10s for I don't even know how long.
Too damn long.
Yes. It's an updating system. Oh, I didn't choose my rage power, damn it.
Get the one where you can punch people and pull their heart out.
Wait a minute.
There we go. That's
Level 20, you get another attack!
Yep,
I
Yeah,
can
that's
add
your
more
final attack.
attacks!
that's better.
It's the last attack you're going to get for BAB.
I can definitely fill everything. I can fill the entire chat. Get ready for it when it's ready.
Actually, Bosa, what rage powers have you got? Have you already got a plan for it, or is it something you?
Well, plan is a very loose term.
Well,
I have
like,
ideas.
yeah, I mean, is there anything you particularly want to do?
Well, I got the hunting back once for the flanking and the attacks opportunity. Other than that, I'm just kind of doing what sounds like fun.
That's fair. I mean, a suspicious mark is always good, but that's kind of just meh.
If you're interested in what he did to negate flanking, it's a feat.
Oh, flanking foil. I thought that was teamwork.
So, your
That's just
macro
combat
doesn't go up to level 25, so now I don't know what the next XP is.
Next
How
XP
dare
is
you.
like 3.6 million.
It's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
what we're on now. Oh, no.
Oh no, yeah, that's what you just on. It's 5.7 million for 21st.
Damn, though, that's pretty cool.
I got my hero point back.
Yeah, and G got one for finally.
Back to 3!
For God's sake.
It'll never
Again.
end. I'd probably just max out some knowledges, to be honest with those.
Who's getting their capstone abilities? I think everyone here is multi-classed, except maybe Osa.
No, I've got my capstone ability.
Ooh. Those things people never get to use because games never go to 20.
I mean,
Outside of my ones.
it's pretty good. I just need more meta magic feeds.
Is
So,
it a
yeah.
Archmage capstone?
Yeah, it's the Archwizard.
Ah.
So basically, you can apply
Oh, single meta magic.
Yeah, but it's
It's
any
not
cost.
alter or yeah. Any
So I
cost,
can-
yeah. Oh yeah, Quicken.
Yeah,
You can quicken 9th level spells.
Yep. Means I can cast 3 Arbors. Well, no, I can cast 2 and then like full life. Perception, linguistics. Still got 15 skill ranks left. Fuck me.
Why couldn't you do 3? If you're doing
'cause-
the spell synergy.
You have to cast 1 from Black Mage and 1 from White Mage with spell
Ah.
synergy. Otherwise, yeah, it's not like double cast, which is a bit of a shame, but there we are. Probably increase my heal, to be honest. Because if you guys need cybernetics or whatnot, I need that.
Also,
nah.
since it's level 20, it is the last time for normal player where you get a ability score increase.
Yep, straight into intelligence.
Of
My
course.
craft electronics is 49. I don't think any more of that.
No, you do not. I'm pretty sure you could have stopped at like plus 30.
It's needed to get
Is it ranks for something?
it's the ones I needed to be able to craft cybernetics. So like technologist is a prerequisite feat. I had skill focus in it because just for character references. That's it really. And then the headband gives me the ranks as well. So perception's good. Maybe linguistics. Linguistics seems good. Well, fuck it, knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
15 left. Planes of religion are probably our best bets, really, aren't they?
Religion
More
is
undead.
more story-wise to learn about deities, and if it's in combat, it's more for undead.
Yeah, I'll change it. I think planes, arcana, and poor. I don't know.
Engineering for constructs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. I got 5 left. I know Joseph's got good dungeoneering, so I'm not too worried about that. Cool. Oh god, I've got to put spells in now. Have you guys got any cool abilities that you get?
Currently looking.
Joseph's level. You're level 20, aren't you, Osa? Berserker.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at level 20.
Do you still get the Mighty Rage, or has it changed for you as a frenzy?
Yeah, I still get Mighty Rage. I lose Unstoppable.
Oh, that's at 19 though. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
Wait, no, yeah. I got Mighty Frenzy on 19th, so I get the Berserker stuff from level 20.
Oh wow,
Just
so
the
your strength
rage,
goes up.
the rage power that I'm still deciding, and Blood for Rush goes to +4. Never get to use, because either I forget it or we're fighting single target enemies.
I just
Well, there's
say,
been a lot of group fights in the temples, but more for the weapons. At least this one, one-on-one. Well, one on
Well, the
four.
temples, it worked when I remembered I actually had it, but it's a fairly new thing, because when the Berserker got updated, and I got it kind of like in the middle of everything, so I just never remembered that I actually have it.
You could always get Eater of Magic as a rage power, where if you
I
save.
was thinking about it. That's why I have Superstitious, because I was planning on getting Eater of Magic, but at some point I kind of decided it wasn't worth it, but now I'm not sure anymore.
Unless you get Ferocious Hunting Pack Greater, where everyone gets your rage powers.
Like my rage powers are either like they're weird. They work in a weird way.
You're weird. Fair enough.
So, like they're not like things that really are useful for others, I think.
That's fair. Well, yeah, because it's not your rage powers aren't like just damage boosts and stuff, are they? Really?
Not really. No.
Like a taunting stance for you where you don't die.
Oh, she can die.
Well,
I can
you
die.
know what I mean.
I've died.
Oh, I've been there. Right.
I don't die easy, but I can die.
True.
Especially if I just tear her heart out.
Yeah, we need a way of like. Oh, God, I wish I could
Or my head.
change your anatomy.
What the heck? I mean, I've only severed your head twice.
I died so much.
That one of the thoughts, like if I had a nickel every time I have my head ripped out,
So-
I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's worth it happened twice.
Who's ready for the chat to disappear?
Not me, please.
Never prepared.
Okay. Is that with all the buffs on?
Yeah, the buffs are still on. I need to take them off, to be fair. But yeah, that's with the buffs.
Still good though. I mean, most of these are going to be on anyway, so
8 attacks, though. I've almost gone past the actual character sheet maximum, because you're only allowed 9 attacks. Well, you're allowed more, but that's the amount of attacks that you can fit in one macro.
out of interest, like I know it does help in a way, but it almost seems like AC increases don't help that much. Is it just because, you know, obviously the higher CR enemies they get?
It does help if you're AC focused. No one in the party is AC focused. They have a split focus. Leonard would be the closest, but he's put a lot into being a DPS.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yep.
And I suppose it helps for like crit confirmation and whatnot. But yeah, there we are.
I think the highest I can get my AC, including your buff, is 42.
All right, fair enough.
However, it is just like a general rule in Pathfinder and to extension D&D for most things, except 5th because they change AC in that. The higher you go, the less numbers matter unless you focus on those numbers, especially for AC, because attack bonuses from enemies keep going up and up, but the way that the hit die is designed for CR, they're always going to have more hit die than they have CR, and the difference gets bigger and bigger the higher your CR is. So one CR would have like 2 hit die, 10 CR can have 15 hit die, and so on and keep going higher.
Yeah.
So their attack bonuses are going to be much higher than yours is. So unless you focus on AC, AC becomes a null point. At that point, it's going to be more about negating damage or getting mischance.
Yeah.
And
No,
that's
that's fine.
pretty much the reason Leonard is just solely focused more on actual high attack and high crit chance than actual damage.
To be fair, we don't have anyone who plays like a defensive class in the spy, which is fine. Like that's not an issue, but it just makes sense. I'll probably just like if we're in a fight, I just won't bother with going for AC buffs. I'll do it beforehand. But if we're in a fight, I may as well just focus on healing, stopping status effects, and blowing people up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a
That's
case
fine.
of if you're going to be combining AC buffs with attack debuffs. In the case of Joseph, he can give the enemies -2 to their attacks, but that's pretty much it for debilitations you guys inflict for minus attacks.
I can do them, but they're just not that good. Like, there's a very, very
Yeah.
real chance they'll just negate it anyway. Like, I've got
But that's going to be just an issue with bosses and SR, really, because bosses normally have a lot of SR.
yeah, it's because I've got a lot of SR as well, like SR penetration, but it's the saves. My saves aren't actually very good at all. I'm more focused on
Yeah.
healing and like ray attacks.
Do you have spell penetration as the feats?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have greater?
No, not yet.
Ah.
But my base spell pen is still like
Yours is 24, isn't it? It'll be 25 now.
It was
I think you had 22 natively,
Yeah,
and then you had a
25.
+2. Yeah.
yeah, 25. And I can increase that with Greater Surge or Surge, whichever one it may be.
You can also get the not penetrate. Is it penetrating magic for minus
Yeah,
their
you
SR
can
by
get
5?
Yeah, because I'll probably do that as when I can get more feats, but
More feats or rods?
yeah,
But penetrate is going to be expensive, I think.
yeah, it's the problem is I spent 2 feats on the ability to make cybernetics, but I don't think I've
It's
ever actually had a
piercing.
chance to use it. Yeah, it's piercing.
Oh, piercing is actually kind of cheap. Greater is only 24k.
I've got to find the problem is I can't hold 2 rods and cast spells. I have to have one out and then use it because you can't cast spells with something in 2 hands, can you? Because it's of semantic components.
Correct. You need a
Yeah,
handful.
so unless I'm starting to silence everything, then yeah, not silence.
Still,
Sorry,
yeah.
still.
The only problem with still is that it kind of counteracts the whole using of rods because you don't want to be using more MP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got some pretty basic bitch feats all in all. I've also got Scribe Scroll, which I don't think I'm ever going to use either. But there we are.
No. I mean, both for brewing potions and scribing scrolls are never really that viable, especially in a campaign that runs from 1 to 25, because you're just hemorrhaging money. It's better to have wondrous items you can just pretty much sell and get what you put into them back.
Yeah,
Or upgrade.
that might be something that I have to retrain at some stage. So that's not an issue. I function fairly well at the minute. More meta magics. Right, okay.
And I'm pretty sure you can just retrain feats or whatever. There's a few things that require trainers of the higher level which you can't do.
No, normally I think you have to find somebody who has the feat though, don't you? To cheat you.
Yeah.
Level
So you
skill.
cut. So at this point, nobody can change their class features. They're just sex. No one's going to be above 20.
No.
Hit points are fine because you can choose to do it in a facility or someone who's high level, so you can always do hit points. As for feats, The person who's training you just needs to have the feat.
Cool.
It's gonna be
Sorry,
fine.
go on. While I've got Osa and Leonard here, I've got a esoteric spell slot left. So is there a spell that would benefit you guys a lot that you've been wanting, or does it not matter?
Is esoteric from any spell list?
Any spell list below 8th.
Is it summoner as well?
Everything apart from Blue Mage.
And bard, yeah.
Yeah, and Bard. So I could get, like, create Demiplane, for instance, but when would we use that?
If it's the proper creation of demiplanes, you can make one with a different time scale, so you can have one that goes at half speed.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you can't do greater because that's 8th.
Yeah, if it's 8th level, I can take it.
What did I say?
8th. Is it 9th?
It's 9th, sorry. So normal summon demiplane is summoner 7.
Oh god, my MP increases.
Yep. Sadly, you cannot affect times with that. Or time scales or whatever.
That's fine. I'll probably just leave it alone then. I'll just get the one where trees start throwing rocks at people.
Superior Vanish is 9th, I'm pretty sure, intro. I'll double check for you. Yeah, Superior Vanish is Illusionist 9, so you won't be able to do that. You can do Illusionist spells, yeah? See if there's anything else in there.
In terms of rounds, how long is 1 minute? Is it 10 rounds?
1 minute is 10 rounds, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Superior Advantage did used to be lower, but it was copying a spell from Pathfinder, but changing it, so it's been made to be more like the Pathfinder variant, which is 9th level.
Good news is I just got Barks again.
Oh boy, that's an extra 5 AC.
Yeah, it helps.
Would that bring Leonard up to 47?
Something like that, yeah.
If he doesn't already have an amulet of natural armor.
I have a hat of natural armor.
So, what level?
+2.
Oh yeah, so we'll get 3 then.
That means you could sell your hat and get something different.
Oh. I mean, I also need to get something different from my neck now, because now that I've got this headband, my witty amulet, which gives me +4 con and charisma, is useless.
Oh, I get Wild Instinct as well. I forgot to put that one in. That's pretty good. Basic Vanish has gone is still 2nd, isn't it? Or has it gone up to 4th?
You may be thinking of Disappear, which is lower. Disappear is 1st. Vanish is 4th, unless you're Illusionist, which is 2nd.
Oh yeah, that's why I've got it in 2nd then. Cool.
Yeah, you would have picked up from Illusionist.
Yeah, I picked it from the Illusionist branch pool. Cool.
So, Aiden, you remember when I was talking to you about the fact that I wanted to retrain because I wanted to try going down like the stunning critical route using the critical mastery line? I think I might have found my way around it now. Because I'm now level 6 in fighter, which means I can take another combat feat. So if I use that combat feat to get critical focus, I can also use the martial flexibility ability from fighter, which means I can take 2 combat feats using a swift action and a move action, so I can get staggering critical and then stunning critical. And I can have it for a minute of the fight. So I'd pretty much only use it during like boss fights.
Yeah. Let me just double check stunning crit.
It's really good. It just means you'll have a round of prep, so just don't die.
It is. It's a round of prep.
But then, no, it's worth it, without a doubt.
It is very worth it. Unless, they're just immune to stuns, which is just annoying, but
I've almost got as much MP as Osa's health.
Can you have access to druid spells?
Yes.
Okay, then you might want to get legendary proportions.
I did think about this, and then you said, I will ban you from the game if you give this to the people in the party.
Did I? Maybe.
Yes.
Might have done. So I think, did it have...
Oh, it was when I was thinking about using, the one that lets you use spells on the entire party that we got rid of.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, as a single target, I'd be fine with that, but... Cool. That's not a bad idea, actually.
I'm just going to check the Pathfinder variant, because I think my annoyance was that it changed something in the Pathfinder one.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Go for it. You all sorted then, I see you got stuff to do. Nah, shall be gone.
Yeah, from what I can remember, I think it was just because I was thinking of the shield grid or whatever the fucking thing was, but give it to everyone. So if it's just a single target thing for this, yeah, I'm fine with that. Because that is just a Pathfinder spell.
That's fine.
Without costing 200 gil, because we removed all expensive things for some reasons.
Oh,
Someone
really?
reviewed that? What, Legendary Proportions, Centro?
Yeah, legendary proportions basically doubles a creature's height and its weight by a factor of 8, increases the size, that increases their strength score as a size bonus, which no one has, by +6, and con by +4. +6 size bonus to natural armor, which will stack with the enhancement, and DR 10 adamantine. All of your equipment resizes as well, and if you can't make that size because of where you are, you just grow to the biggest point you can.
But technically, you'd only be getting +5 to AC, because getting that big reduces your AC by 1.
Yeah. But the good news is about that is it was stacked with bark skin, wasn't it?
Yeah, because this just gives you natural armor rather than enhancement.
Yeah. So overall, I'll be able to increase everyone's AC by 10 if they have this spell as well. Because it'd be 11 minus 1.
And that spell is not much like Iron Skin intro. Iron Skin is enhancement to natural armor and gives you crit negation and sneak attack negation, I think.
Mm-hmm. God, it takes me so long to put spells in because the amount that are on this fucking sheet. And now I need to add more.
Just a few more.
Well, I get 4. This is the problem.
We get 2.
No, you get 2 from each spell list as an Archmage.
Do you get another... Well, you get... Is it 2 black, 2 white, and then 1 esoteric?
So this level, yes.
Technically, you get 5.
Yeah, technically. Oh yeah, and
Depending on,
branches.
There are no trees here. You're not Aoife can enter. So I see you didn't use status greater at all during this fight.
No, because there wasn't much point. I didn't realise that he didn't. If he went invisible, I'd cast spells through that. But meh. Also, it means that I have a reason to know if someone's stunned or like they're hurt in any way, shape, or form.
After
Yeah.
this fight, I know there's more storyline stuff going on. At any point in the very close future, are we buying or selling or anything, or is that later on, depending on story?
You will be able to sell stuff.
It's only just because I'm thinking I'll prepare stuff now, so when we do get to that point, I'll remember.
Yeah, you can make a shopping list.
Yeah. The only problem with Archmage,
I'm assuming it's only buying and selling stuff. It's not like we have so many days, so you can't like upgrade equipment.
No, you won't have a long period. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, what level is your Phoenix materia?
Mine is level 2.
You do know that gives you a rise twice a day.
That must have changed then, because it was only once a day when I last looked.
Once a day for level 1.
What?
Also, by now, with the amount of experience you've got, would that have hit 3?
It can't. Hang on. Yeah, it can't hit 3 because my armor's not +5 yet.
I see.
What is your armor?
It's a mithril full plate +4. I'm just making sure it doesn't have an ability in it though.
Yeah, does it not have special ability?
I know I want to put something in it, but I don't think it has one yet. Yeah, no, my armor hasn't got an ability in it yet, so it's not actually +5, so it can't become level 3.
It can become level 3. It just won't give you the level 3 bonus.
Yeah, so you can still get the XP for it.
The next thing on it is I'm an idiot and I don't remember the MXP calculation, and I don't know how much XP we've gained.
It's just divided by 10.
What all the XP we've gained?
From this fight, you would have gotten 30,000 MXP.
Hang on, let me see the XP.
So yeah, it would have been...
Oh, it would have been level 3. Oh yeah, from that. Okay, so it is technically level 3, but until I get +5.
Yeah.
Okay,
it just doesn't
good
give
to
you the
know.
bonus right now.
Wait, if you put that in your weapon, does it work the same way, or no?
No, this only gives me a rise because it's in my armor.
Ah, okay.
I'm just going to check what it does for a weapon.
I'm pretty sure. It
Yeah,
gives you
my
health
weapon.
when you hit.
No, my weapon. It only does. If it's level 3, it's 3d6 points of holy damage, and a critical hit versus undead. They must succeed a DC 20 Fortitude or just be destroyed.
Oh, fair.
So if we're
What's
going to
that
fight some undeads, then I will shove it onto my weapon. The life materia.
Yeah, this is what happens. We kill all the weapons and they come back as
Is it life or Phoenix?
Life. Is there such a thing as Phoenix?
Yes, I thought it was Phoenix. Let me double check life, thanks. That might not be the case.
No, life is once per day.
Okay, yeah,
Just
life is
looking
once
it
per
up.
day. I was thinking of Phoenix.
Yeah, because Phoenix is a materia, like the summoner one.
So yeah, it's only a rise once a day.
Yeah, that's why. Because if you put it on your armor, it has the ability to cast. So I can cast it. It won't just automatically happen.
Right. Okay.
That's why I
You
have
mean
life
the
materia.
spell-wise?
Yeah. On the
Yeah,
Phoenix
this-
materia, if it's on your armor, it gives you the ability to cast it, not actually have it automatically go off.
Yeah. In the case of life materia, you can still cast a rise, but you need to attune to it. It doesn't have to be... it's not when you slot them you can cast. You need to attune to them to cast them.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's only once per day, sadly.
I think I'm missing.
What
any
is the
spells,
difference
probably.
between a rise and full life, though?
A
Full
rise
life.
is one negative level, full life is no negative level.
Doesn't stop me from being prone, though, afterwards.
Nope.
No.
There is a I think it's a white mage limit break that just puts you to your feet. or it's either a cleric thing.
I think it's a cleric thing because I have the white mage one. The
No,
healing
Yeah,
not
one.
the
so-
spell. There's like a
Yeah, the limit break.
if the limit break, yeah. Sorry.
The whole time that we
Might
have
be a
like
cleric then.
Iskandar and Death Ward and stuff, there's no need for me really. Well, it's already upgraded now to full life, so it doesn't actually matter that much.
Oh, it's Pulse of Life, yeah, because I got the Breath of
That's
Earth
it.
one for status effects, in case.
Yeah.
But I never. Either I die or I don't get hit. Like there's no in between. So I never break.
I've put it in my armor as level 3 auto full life, but I know that it's not full life until my armor's +5. But as soon as we get some
Yeah.
downtime, that's being upgraded.
Maybe.
God, I don't even know. I've got D Shell 4 as a signature spell that I've never cast.
Not D-Protect. I think
No.
D-Protect goes up to -8 AC.
D Protect goes to 10. It's D
10,
Protect for us. Yeah, D
See,
Protect for us 8.
I could have the option. I could have the option of either making my armor +5 or making my weapon vorpal.
The thing about
You just want to
Vorpal-
start taking people's heads off.
Mhm.
Vorpal's really cool, but if you're immune to crits or sneak attacks, it doesn't work.
Oh,
does
yeah.
it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
If you're immune to critical hits, it doesn't work. I think precision is still fine. Bit of a check. But also, it's only on an actual 20, so it doesn't matter about your crit range.
Yeah.
Still scary though.
If it could go off my crit range, I'd just be insta-killing things left and right with the amount of attacks that I have.
Which is
But
why you're not
still.
allowed it.
There's 8 attacks where there's a chance it could be a natural 20. That's a pretty good chance. Better chance than most people.
I'll get the D Protects then, because it can help you guys hit them if it works.
Huh, looks like I can start preparing a shopping list.
Yeah.
I think I'm too specialized in rays. There aren't actually that many rays in the game.
So, the item that you're trying to sell, it's half the price?
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. Need another notepad. I have so many notepads.
You
don't
can
like
just
using the
make a
ones I've
note
got.
in your bio.
I know, but I don't like doing that because then it just takes longer for my character sheet to load.
Yeah, fair enough.
I gotta remember what stuff is actually mine and what stuff's group loot. Because that headband of Inspired Wisdom is definitely group loot.
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to use it, but
Yeah, but what I mean is it's group loot, so therefore if I'm selling it, it's not mine. It's
yeah.
But- gold for everyone.
Hmm. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we were talking about your debilitations earlier, intro. I did make a note that you can inflict -2 AC.
That's really good. I just don't have many ways of decreasing attack rolls apart from weak. Sable sucks. I think the best I can do is increase the DC to like 32 and make them re-roll twice, but that's about it.
Do you have a saber?
Intro.
No, use a spell.
Saber.
Oh no, it's personal. Never mind.
Yeah, it's red mage, isn't it?
Black mage, dark mage, red mage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter unless it's a put into a scroll.
No.
It's
it
also
would
only
help-
1 minute, so nah.
No, it would help me for, ray attacks, but it's not fantastic.
It does not. It's physical attacks, not
Oh,
spells.
is it? Damn it.
Hit specifically, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get close combat spell and start punching people with polar ray.
There was the muscle mage, I think, does that.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It wouldn't help these guys though.
No. Especially when you're close to the big old boss and you just die. So saying that, have you oh, you're close to Leonard's health again, you're one off.
Leave me
Oh,
alone.
shit. I haven't added my toughness bonus yet.
No.
Well, that means you're the same.
I don't even get my favorite
Well-
class HB anymore because I'm not leveling up my favorite class.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it? I think you put the auto calculation in, didn't you, for toughness?
I possibly did.
The at level misc bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still 220.
I have one more health than the mage.
Yes, the D4 mage.
Leonard is definitely retraining pretty much all of his health.
In all fairness, I think I've still got. Is Dwarf's Endurance still on? Maybe. I think it is. You might be better. You might be
It
okay.
doesn't help me either way because I got +6 from my belt anyway.
Oh, so on even pegging, we are actually like pretty close. Sorry, I'm gonna have to rebuild my heart when we have some downtime and get that +6.
Leonard, are you 6 fighter now, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Get disruptive, for the love of God.
What do you mean?
The feet.
I haven't got that. I've got no more feats. My feats are being used for other stuff.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're a punch boy, aren't you? I say punch boy, slash boy. Holy burst. Nope. Nope. Yeah, if it makes you feel better, Leo, I'm actually at 200 without dwarfs.
Wow. That headband of inspired wisdom, when divided by 2 and then divided by 4 because it's split between the 4 of us, is just literally no money at all.
Yes, remember when you talked about having to add the extra attack? I have 6 macros I need to add an extra attack to. Not more,
Yeah.
actually.
I had
Or
to
I
do
still
it
close our
to...
natural-
When did I have to do it to? I had to do it to 4.
Well, at least you don't have to do it any more times till you get something else that gives you an extra attack, because BAB doesn't give you any more.
I was going to
True.
ask actually, because I assume from the way we said we are going to go to 21 at some point.
Its campaign said it goes up to 25.
Yeah. So, is it worth us just going for different classes, or because I did look into leveling after 20, and it did say that if you level 21 Archmage, you do kind of fall off in terms of benefits from it, or would you disagree with that?
No, it'd still be better because you gain more max spell level, so you can meta magic up to 10 MP.
Okay, right. That's fine. I'm just gonna have to figure out because it's just like the current set of what you get. So like half BAB, the progression of saves and everything is the same. It's just you have to work it out yourself.
Is there...
Yeah, those progress as they would normally, and then any other class feature that has like a per level thing, those still keep going up.
Is
Oh,
there
okay, cool.
any items that people are selling that are from Group Loot stuff?
I don't really have anything in group loot.
Probably
So.
gonna be selling the... Call it, hang on. My previous belt. Muscle belt, I think.
So in the case of branch fields, you'll get another one at 22 and another one at 24.
Champion belt.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. Because I
Champion
keep
belt.
going into
Okay. I'll
druid.
have a look, see
Yeah.
how much that is. Oh, that's pricey.
Oh yeah, it is.
Right.
But we
so-
have the physical perfection, and that's just better.
Mhm.
And
Is
for
it worth-
esoteric magic, you get one every level still, so 21, 22, 23.
So I can still get, and actually, because it will go up, it means I can get 9th level spells from other classes.
That's 15,250 each.
Nice. So, serious question: do I get Reflector for everyone? Because
That's
I can't-
going to be painful if you're
Yeah.
doing single target buffs or heals.
Yep. That's the problem with it. So I
Like
think
full life would be reflected. Sorry.
Yeah, I just want to heal myself. Don't worry about it.
Nah.
Nah, it's fine. I'll
That's
just.
it. I mean, it's fine if you just use stuff like Curaja, because those are AoE. Well, no. Those are AoEs, aren't they? They're not
Yeah,
select targets.
They're with their target. No, they're targets within a certain range, actually. So you have to select them.
So that would also be reflected.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I'll just get Radiant Spikes. Spikes for everyone. Which is good, actually, because if I get Radiant Spikes and, like, you know, the other spikes, I can put 2 sets on someone. Or are you limited to 1?
You could have multiple spikes of different ones on you.
That is disgusting. Right, I'm definitely.
You could have all 8 for 8 lots of 3d6 or whatever.
That's. Oh, man.
The only issue there is that the higher level we go, the more creatures are going to have just more resistances to everything.
Oh, yeah, eventually. It was more just for, like,
So that's how much money I would have.
it's for stuff that maybe has a weakness, or if I can try and imperil something.
Yeah.
So that 15,000 is that everything?
Did you want to sell the stuff now, or did you want to wait till the next session?
Wait till next session.
Okay.
Yeah, should we get it ready in the chat over the course of the week, and then?
I
Yeah.
will.
Make a note of everything that's being sold in the
Yeah,
Discord.
I'll put everything in the Discord and I'll let you know.
Yeah, because the level 3s are 5d6, so they're pretty useful. Definitely start using those. I'm just too busy healing. It wasn't the plan, but I'm glad it works.
Oh, I think that's where we're going to leave today's session off.
No, that's fine. Thanks for having us.
And thankfully, we have a session next week, so we'll all remember what happens.
Woo! Right, hopefully
Jack,
I'll
you
have
can
this.
end the stream.
Okay.